What's going on, my dudes? What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. How are we doing? Let's turn the bangers down. As good as that was. As good as that was. How does everything look? Is everything okay? Let me just switch over to this quickly. It's all good. So I had to move some bits around. Oh, hold on. I want to do this. Bam! Look at it. I actually did some prep. For the Strum. What's going on, Mr. Alligator, my dude? How's your long weekend been treating you? Mozaka! I saw your message, Mozaka, in the Discord. That's cool, my dude. That's cool. I mean, as long as you've got internet, right? As long as you've got interwebs, you can survive. Water and internet is all man needs. Maybe tea. How's your weekend been, boys? I've had an awesome one. I've been at Jet Apes. He fed me burgers. And sausages, actually. And sausages. Yeah, we had a BBQ. He's actually got this really cool BBQ that... I think it was one of those startup company ones. He'll correct me if I'm wrong. He's around later, not at the moment. But yeah, it was one of these ones where you start the fire in it, and then I think it generates its own power to get a fan going. So this fan makes the flame like a little bit more powerful inside this little BBQ. It's all self-contained. And then I think the idea was that with any surplus energy that it made, so it converts heat into electricity basically. It's pretty good. Any surplus energy that it made, it would then output into a standard USB. But I don't think it actually produces enough heat for that standard USB to be of much use. But the fan, nonetheless, the idea is amazing. And I think they're still making like new iterations of them, so they're probably still getting there, right? Making it more efficient. But the fan itself is really, really good. And yeah, with just like a small amount of wood, it's not even coal that he's used on it before. But yeah, with just a small amount of wood, you get a really hot flame, good enough to cook. Certainly good enough to cook. Certainly good enough to absolutely burn the shit out of a couple of some koftas, you know, kofta kebabs. But it doesn't matter, right? With barbecue food, it doesn't really matter. In fact, you want it burnt. You want it burnt. Some of it was charcoal. Some of it was carbon. But that's fine. We didn't eat those bits. But you eat, again, like, that's barbecues in a nutshell, right? That's what you want out of a barbecue. You don't want food poisoning. You want a little bit of carbon. That's fine. It's probably good for the digestive system in some way. In fact, isn't that a thing? Can't you eat coal or carbon to taste better with a layer of burnt meat on the outside? Mozaka! You know what's up. You know what's up. And at least then you trust it a little bit as well. Like or I did go to one barbecue once. I went to a barbecue once. My brother's house usually does this. Whoa, game sounds are really loud, despite the fact I have actually. Whoa! It's so windy up here. Put those right down, I think. My brother's house, he lives in like this old house that's been converted. It's an old coach house actually, and they do this like brass band thing every year, and one of the housemates did this slow cooked chicken. It was slow warmed chicken, I think. The idea of it was this smoked chicken, and that's all it was. It was like it had just been sort of smoked a bit, not really cooked. Yeah, you don't want that. Anyway, my dudes, what's up? I'm playing some City Skylines. I've been doing this a little bit off cam. It's one of these games I come back to every now and then. I haven't actually bought any of the DLCs or any of that kind of stuff. I've downloaded mods, of course. The game is just 100% better, genuinely, once you've got mods, such as things like Move It. Like really, really essential stuff that just allows you to neaten things up where the game does kind of janky stuff. For the most part, the game's AI is okay, but in terms of linking up roads and stuff like that. But sometimes it's just not enough, especially when City Skylines is known to become a traffic simulator. Sort of once you start getting a busier city, but then I'm not sure that I have a problem with that. That's kind of the point, right? That's kind of how cities are. That's kind of what the problem is with most cities. Is otherwise you'd always have billions of people in one city because it'd be the most condensed, efficient way to have people. But the problem is transport, always. In fact, one of the DLCs is called Big Balls Transport or something like that. I think it is actually called Huge Balls Transport. Okay, so you start with 70k. I'm sort of doing, because it's going to go up on YouTube, high future YouTube. So I'm sort of doing like semi tutorial. Maybe you guys don't know the game. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't care. I'll just talk to you through it anyway. Okay, so I've got a few things on Fine Road Anarchy and that type of thing. Hopefully those settings are not too extreme or going to mess with anything too much. But yeah, so I'm going to pop down a tiny bit of road. And the reason I do that is because it unlocks the one-way roads and stuff like that. And that's what we want. First up, one-way roads. What's the biggest one we can do? I think it's just these. So probably just go forward like... Again, like snapping is a thing that we'll talk about. How many blocks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5 blocks? It's probably enough. And then we do the same on the way back. Oh, actually, that might be too... That's a 6-laner, isn't it? That's a 6-boik road. And I don't think we want a 6-boik road. That's too expensive for a start. So I think I've just wasted a bit of money. Not the best start. You probably don't want to do that. Shall I change it? Do I get money back? In fact, I don't think I even want 4-lane like that. I want 1 lane. I want 1 lane, 1 way. Do I get any cash back? I'm not sure if I did for that, actually. Okay, either way. And then this is 2 squares away, I think, on the way back. It is. Now, generally speaking, you want your industry a little bit further away from your house and commercial, because industry pollutes everything. So what we're going to start off with is, actually, first things first, let's have a look at our map. Let's look at what we're dealing with. Water's actually not the best, straight up. If we have a look, we should be able to see the flow of it as well. So it's coming out here. So we want our poop upstream, but we don't own anything outside of this square just yet. So for the now, we're actually just going to have to pollute the shit out of our beach. And I mean that quite literally. I'm not just swearing for the sake of swearing. We are literally going to pollute it with poop. So that's not the best. And also, there's no flow. There's a little bit of flow down this way that we can just about see there. So you want, probably going to have our poo out here. Just down there. We'll have our intake up here. Best way to link these? Not too sure yet. Power? Probably want to think about it earlier rather than later. And the reason I say this is because, yeah, you start with 58 grand, as you see. How it's like frames and stuff, I can't actually tell. Hopefully it's okay. We'll be able to tell when I fiddle around with stuff, but hopefully all good. So these obviously work on wind. The darker areas producing more power. And it tells you there, 7 megawatts. I think the most is 8. The most is 8. Is the most 8? Yeah, 0 to 8, it actually says it. Okay, so, and again, the red circle around these, noise. People don't like noise, brings down land value. Land value means less tolerant to higher taxes. And less likely to upgrade. I don't actually know what upgrading does, whether that does mean that per week they bring in more money, maybe? That would make sense, right? I don't think I'm in the way. By the way, I'm just covering up, like, I'm just having a look now. There's a thing behind me. All I'm really covering up, oh, I suppose, is this no pillars mod thing. That's all that's there. I don't think that's necessary, and I think I can hide this if we need to. Anyway. Okay, so I'm not the biggest fan of, like, grid systems, although they are the most efficient. It has to be said. I'm going to do... I like to do, like, a bridge going over to the kind of main area there, over to the industry, but I don't think I'll do that. I think what we'll do is we'll... this is the one with the separator in the middle, so this might, again, not have been the best choice of roads. But it's fine. We'll just get something started for the time being. And again, it's going to be gritty. In fact, shall I have... Right off the bat, I think we should have a roundabout. I think I can probably afford a roundabout right off the bat. Or do we wait? I'll wait. This will get busy, but not yet. It's not necessary, so we'll wait. Yeah, I don't like grids, but for the time being, for the start, it's fine. This is fine. And this can go like really close to the highway here. That's no problem at all. The reason I'm not like joining everything up is because intersections cause traffic, and this is like really, really close. You don't want this at all. Has this got traffic lights on? It does, and we'll turn those off. Again, I think this is a mod. Pretty sure this is a mod. It feels a bit like moddy cheaty. I think the in-game thing does have a way of... You can screw around with lights in-game, but this is just a really quick, easy way of doing it. Okay, pipes. Just easy to follow the... easier and neater to follow the roads. That's actually just off the road, but... I kind of want max coverage because we're poor, right? We don't have any money. You don't start with a great amount. Well, you start with a fine amount, actually. It's not exactly hard to get up and running. Says I now, and then, like, watch in 10 minutes' time we'll be bankrupt. Which is fine. You can go a little bit bankrupt. A little bit bankrupt is okay. Okay, and then these guys are going to need... See, this is where your money comes in. 36 grand. We're halfway through our big ones here. 36 Brexit coins. All gone. What map is this? I'm trying to remember. I think this was one of the standard ones. I downloaded like a couple of new maps, but for some reason I was missing the themes on them. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that was a thing that I had to sort out as well. But yeah, I didn't have the themes. I tried to download Oslo because I thought, I don't know, that'd be kind of cool area to try and build on. Well, it looked cool from the picture, and it had 5 stars. But nonetheless, it didn't work, so... Okay, now let's get power over to here. Not the neatest, but... Let's just get some jabronis in. I thought this was Gay Street for a second. It's not. It's Grey Street. But now that it says this... feel like it needs renaming. There we go. Oh, wait. Hold up. There we go. That's better. Okay. And they're going to want some... Do we pump them all into here? I feel like we can. Oh, we haven't unlocked... I was going to do a little pedestrian path going through here, because one of the things you want to do in cities, again, like, people say it is traffic manager, and that's true, it is, but then you've got to kind of expect that. So if you encourage people walking from very, very early on, that helps. By the way, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I am making most of this up. I'm not like the world's most experienced Cities Skyline player in the world. The world. Okay, I feel like actually in terms of zoning, again, I probably should have, in fact, we'll do that. What I'm going to do is limit the residential to immediately around this this power here. So they have to move in here, and then as soon as they move in there, we'll like start filling in this. Okay, let's press play. Go. That was all on pause, so nothing was going to go too wrong for us. Should we get some trees in? Can I get some trees in? Can I do anything this early in the game? No. Can't do much. Can't do much this early in the game, which is fine. Ah, look. Our first residence on Gay Street. The Fairview residence. Excellent. We've got our first folk. We are obviously... I think, is this per day or is this per week? Let's have a look. I think it's per day. Yeah, this bank balance, so this minus number is per day, right? And then all the roads you have, they cost, everything you build costs money to maintain and all that kind of crap. But it's kind of, it's fine early days. I'm just going to speed it up there. Where are the RL tourneys? Didn't I put it in the title? Smickle Beer. What's going on, my dude? How's your weekend? Yeah, doing a chill Strum. I'm chill. Maybe some RL later. I did put that in the title, right? Did you just choose to ignore it? You're ignoring me. Smickle Beer. Can't believe you've done this. Yeah, City Skylines, possibly some RL tourneys. So I don't know. Jet Ape, who I spent the weekend with, he might be joining me later. You're good? Excellent, excellent. Good stuff. Good stuff. So I don't know if So this is kind of basically vanilla, but a little bit modded. Vanilla with sprinkles. And I don't know whether I want to purchase the other DLCs for cities. I don't know if it's worth it. Alright, we're going to have to go over the road here, but that's okay. Okay, they're all linked up. We need to get power over to our water. Shit, I forgot about that. Shit. Okay. This one's the poop. This one's the power. This one's the clean. Okay, they should be chill now. I forgot about that. Okay, they are chill. And how do I turn off nighttime? I kind of like nighttime, but I see that a lot of people play with nighttime off. Don't know. Okay, we got some folks living on Gay Street now. We've got 112 people. Is all of this Gay Street? It is, because, like, yeah, okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. Do you think it's too dark with the nighttime on? Alright, let's get some more people in here. Bam. Now, we're not going to have people living on Stephanie Smith Street here. So we can fill in from behind, but I think only like the first 4 rows matters. Also, don't want anyone on the main road there. I don't want people stopping and turning there. So we're going to do that. Just give a line here to do that. I think it's okay here. We'll extend out this way. How many blocks was this? 1, 2, 3, 4? Is that the same? Yeah. As I say, I don't really like kind of blocky builds, and I will do my best to avoid that. For now, though, it's blocky builds. Just because it's efficient early days. That does cover it. Although this motherfucker here, I bet there's going to be one son of a bitch that moves in here and is going to complain that he doesn't have enough water. Right, okay. Let's do the same hit. Bam. Don't think we need as much commercial as that, to be honest. I really don't think we need as much commercial as that. We'll have that as a commercial block. Which is fine. And then fill. Bam, 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 bam. Why can't we go back here? Oh, the power line? That can change. That's going to change soon. In fact, I should have just done that better from the off. I like to sort of run the power lines along the roads. I mean, everything along roads is going to make the most sense, right? Oh, there we go. Bam. Little Hamlet. Little Hamlet. So we can put up taxes. They'll be tolerant to a little bit of rise in tax, but it's not the best idea. Loans we probably will need. I have no problem with taking out massive loans early game. Speculate to accumulate. Okay, so out of the 3 things that you unlock, garbage, healthcare, garbage, as the Americans call it. Rubbish. What do you call it in the rest of EU? What do you call rubbish? Trash? Garbage? Rubbish, it's called it here. Anyway, so that, healthcare and education, I think Sopel. Okay, there it is. Sopel. So out of the 3 things here, Sopel, healthcare, and education. Now you'd have thought healthcare is probably the most important, but what's needed every single day? Sopel. So we're going Sopel here for the first bit of expenditure. Education, screw it. I don't care if they're all dumb as all hell. It really doesn't matter. In fact, it's kind of desirable to have. At some stage, and in pockets of your community, you want uneducated people. We have just dropped another like 8 grand on 6 grand. The O is pronounced like you pronounce the U in Strum. Okay, so Suppel. Okay, so Suppel is the thing that's needed every day, basically. People get injured, that's their own damn fault. It's survival of the fittest, at least early game. But we're not having their Suppel accumulate in their house. No, sir. No Suppel for you. Very good. I'm learning. I'm learning. I pick up little bits of languages here and there. Eventually I'll be multilingual Suppel Lord. Okay, so we can put this as far away as we want, because it causes crap. Now they do need, one thing that does get left abandoned a little bit is how much these guys do need road access. If these can't, and the same goes for any kind of major service, especially if you've got coal power plants. Coal power plant, no coal coming in because of traffic, because you're dumb and you didn't think about traffic at all. City goes down. City goes down. Gay Street goes under. All the gays are unhappy. What kind of cars have the gays got? Let's have a look. We can have Gay Street, and then we can have this can be like LGBT community here. We can have gay, bi, trans. And then over in like a different district, we could have the neo-Nazis and send them to war. And pitch up and pitch up major battles in city skylines. Anyway, it was Grey Street, so I felt like it. Oh look, there's another Grey Street. This one needs to change. Gay Street. There we go. That's better. Robert Street. Okay, all of that can stay the same. So there is a little bit of a demand for commercial, but realistically, let's just speed this up. Let's just get more people in. And how's Suppel doing? 1% full. That's good. I'm live. Yes, I live once more. Yeah, I was getting my fill of man flesh yesterday. As you know, that sounds kind of wrong. What I meant was I was getting my fill of meat, which also sounds wrong, but slightly closer to the truth. I was eating a barbecue. 68 times, look at this. Oh my god, pushing for the 3 digits on the beard. Fill of meat, you say? Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Yeah, had some sausages. Had some burgers. I should have eaten more, actually. I always do this whenever I go to social events, social functions, which is few and far between, for various reasons. You know, people live far away, it costs money. People are busy now. That kind of thing. You're just not out all the time. Anyway, I always come away thinking like I should have eaten more or stolen more. Never steal anything. Why didn't I steal Jet Ape's lamp or something? I need another lamp. He probably wouldn't notice for a good couple of weeks he's missing a lamp. Shall I turn off nighttime in game? I can deal with it. No one seems fussed. Although we have power problems. We're going in and out of power. So let's have a look at we have unlocked budgets here. So water's going to be absolutely fine. We're going to bring that down a bit. Not drastically. Because we want to, if it's a huge change, we need to be able to recover. But we're also we're going to put like 10% more into wind as well, into our power, and that should shut these jabronis up for the time being. They'll be happy. Loans, we're coping. Taxes, let's go 10%. Same on industrial. I want more shops, so I'm keeping it lower. Right, now there is a better demand for... there's a better demand for some people. Have we unlocked? No, still haven't unlocked any pathways and stuff like that. So I'm going to do my best to beautify my city. I'm not going to spend painstaking amounts of time on it because there's a fine balance, right, between keeping it entertaining, relatively, if I can, and going like and making a just function over form city. It's a sandbox game at the end of the day, so take advantage of that. You can do amazing things in this. No, I didn't want to do that. $69. Oh, we should leave it at that. It should be left at that. Josh, I hope you had lots of chocolate if Easter's a thing for you. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got to feast I don't know what, like, I was wondering this the other day, actually. I was wondering if, do other religions do anything round about the same time? I'm not sure. But either way, if it's celebrated in your circle. Oh, there we go. Worthy Village. Hope you had a good one. I mean, a lot of people are going to have a bank holiday weekend, right? Well, certainly if you're in the UK. Either way, so you're probably enjoying that. Worthy Village. We've got 1,000 jabronis living here. We've now got access to another 2x2 area should we need it. We don't need it. Districts is good. We can set districts. Policies are very good, again, so we could, yeah, in our sort of LGBT community, we can have it like recreational drug use, free public transport, extra money going towards parks and stuff like that. Whereas in our neo-Nazi area of the city, it's gonna be like ruling with an iron fist, right? Anyway, that's all way ahead of us. Fire departments, very important. Police departments, unique buildings, good stuff. Forestry and agricultural specialisation. Don't know what the agricultural one is, actually. Maybe that's if you've just got no oil. Oh yeah, so when I was looking at the Oslo map, the Oslo downloadable, I wanted to do Oslo as this map. Don't know why, it just looked cool. But I couldn't get the theme working. Maybe I'll do another one. But yeah, I was like, I looked at the oil availability. It was like 40%. I was like, bullshit. This should be on like 10,000. This should be way higher. We know you've got all the oil up there, Norway. We know you've got it all. Okay, so water is a problem. Maybe I could... Oh, wait. No, power's the problem. Power's the problem. I should have this... I used to have City Vitals showing up, telling me what's going on all the time, but that doesn't seem to be... a thing. So yeah, we can see that we're getting brownouts. These wind ones, they're not the best. Estimated 7, 8. We can get 8 there. We can get another 8. Just been pinged on Discord. What does this mean? I don't know what that means. Why are people pinging? That's like the start of a DDoS, right? So yeah, water availability is not the best, but that is surely just because of electric. But... Oh! Shit. I didn't spot that. There we go. There we go. There's the problem. There's your problem. Right, now let's get... Did we finish the water here? Yep. Let's get some zoning done. Now, they're going to want, very early on, some services. So, that was the something. That was the something else. And also, that we're going to educate these guys. I feel like they should at least be literate. So, we're going to give them a... What's this one? Elementary school. Is that a kindergarten? Or is kindergarten earlier than elementary school? And what do we call it? We call it primary school. Any memes? Oh, I thought about it. You asked for a meme lord title. I feel like you deserve it. Yeah, I'll get that done. Meme lord. Or I'll think of a meme lord. Maybe some other kind of more flamboyant title, but it's about time. I'm British. We like to take our time, okay? We don't like to go in gung-ho. And I always thought that phrase was gun-ho. You know, like guns blazing. It's not. It's gung-ho, I think. As in G-U-N-G. And I think it's a Japanese phrase. Citation needed, put it. Okay, so what have we got? We don't have the po-po. There's no po-po in our town, which is okay. We're just going to have to rely on them. Guns blazing, yes, but gun-ho it's gung-ho, as in gung, G-U-N-G. I'm going to double check this now. Got me questioning myself. Yeah, gung-ho. See, I thought this was gun-ho. As in guns blazing. It means the same thing, basically. Go in guns blazing, but it's gun. Yeah, I know, right? That's weird. I always thought it was gun-ho. I don't know why. Because it means the same thing as go in guns blazing. I think I always... Anyway, I always imagined it as gun-ho. But it's not. It's gung. How's our Suppel doing? Okay, Suppel is 4% over here. which is fine. And we can see, look, we can follow. Let's go and chill with one of our Suppel boys down here. I installed this mod, the first person mod. Yeah, we're going on a Suppel ride, boys. You're still going to call it guns blazing. Well, guns blazing is correct. Guns blazing, but not gun-ho. It's gung-ho. Or not gung blazing. Don't be blazing any gung either. I don't know what that is. There's a lot of traffic lights here. Where is this? Is this coming into the industrial section? Yeah, it is. There's a lot of traffic lights here. What are these waiting for? Nothing. So that's going to be a cause of traffic in the future. Here we go. Here's the Suppel yard, my boys. There it is. Yeah, and he's finished his journey. Stinks. Dung stinks. Yeah, yeah. Don't go in dung blazing. Definitely no dung blazing. Definitely no dung blazing. Right, let's get some more jabronis in here. Are they going to need more commercial? Yes, let's give them a commercial block over here. I know this is all messy and not too nice, and I'm actually going to stop them on the commercial. Going to stop any zoning here, so they're not stopping and like. Commercial means trucks, not too many trucks, not as many as the district over here. Look at this. Oh, that's a big boy, isn't it? He's a big boy truck. He's a big boy truck. He's not such a big boy truck, but yeah. Either way. So little boy truck is probably actually headed to. Let's double check this. I'm going to prove myself right here. Little boyk donut van. Hold up. Little boyk donut van here. He is going to be going to the commercial zone, and he's a little boyk. But you'll see, most of the big boyks, they're probably going in and out of the city. So. In terms of, I'm going to bring this all full circle to what I was doing. In terms of the zoning here, I don't want even this little boyk, although he's not huge, I don't want this little boyk stopping to turn and deliver goods on the main street. Houses kind of okay. He shouldn't. This shouldn't be zoned either like that. So we kind of only want them stopping and starting off of the main road here. This main road is not good enough as is because there's so many traffic lights. What a shit show. I have got a couple of mods that allow me to go further, jump higher. No, nothing too cheaty, but oh yeah, I was following little boyk donut van down here. So we can go first person or we can just chill. And we can watch. Yeah, there we go. Straight to a commercial zone. Yeah. So that's the type of thing, and we don't want this happening. Right here, stopping and turning a million times the city along the main road, and that's why I've D-zoned these ones here. It's planning for future traffic, right? So a small demand for everything at the moment, which is fine. Has this got water? Yeah. This is all good. And I feel like we just go third speed here. We're a stronk chuck. Am I wearing a PJ top? No, it's a shirt. It's a shirt. But I can see what you're saying. It's a little bit lumberjacky, actually. It's a little bit of a lumberjack shirt, isn't it? We've still got power issues. This early game, I'm actually kind of surprised at that, because I built 3, and I don't know if you lose power for things travelling over distance. I don't think so. I think their consumption is still the same. There we go. Tiny Town. Tiny Tim. We've done it. Tiny Tim. Landscaping, parks and plazas. So this is good because I like parks and plazas. I like dog parks because it improves land value. Where is it? Let's see it. There it is. Dog park. Yes. Okay, this is all really good. But I feel like actually, what are we naming our town? It's just called Pudit Live Strum, but I feel like it needs a name. Needs a name. Oh, we've got some crime over here down in the. Oh, I thought it was over in the industrial zone, but no. It's over here on Gay Street. We need to protect our citizens. And we're going to do it by demolishing, not that one that's literally just upgraded. Oh, I'm going to. Bang. Sorry about that. Everything else will upgrade either way. But the citizens of To Be Decided Town they need a bouncy castle. They need a bouncy castle, so we've done that. Now, what else did that one unlock? We want a little bit more industry, don't we? I feel like we want a little bit more industry. There's our money maker. Right there is industry. Well, usually. It's a good one. Now, we're going to do something a little bit spicy here. Boiks. We're going to go over the bridge. Don't shit yourself in excitement too much. I know this is quite extreme and a bit new for all of you, but do not fear. We are doing a bridge, and I know that's scary and different, but just hold on. Bear with me. Bear with me, boys. This is going to be okay. And then if we go 2 squares past that first line, it kind of makes a nicer actual ramp going down, in my experience. So there's your 10 blocks. 1, 2. It's page up and down to come back down here. But yeah, we're gonna have a bridge there that's gonna link 2 sides of the industry here. In fact, we can upgrade this now to Big Boy Road. This is gonna be Big Boyk Road. I know this is all really scary stuff here, boys, but just hold on. Have faith. Everything will be okay. I'm here. And then we're gonna build off of this bit. And although it connects here, this is just, I don't know. I like bridges. Do you like the bridge? I know you do. Okay. That's interesting. Why has that connected so much lower than that? Is this road closer? Yeah, it is. So, nah, I don't actually want that there. Or maybe we have, actually, we can have a one-way, probably bringing this back in. Is that the wrong way? There you go. So yeah, that can come back in here, which is fine. And probably the same there. Probably the same there, because I don't want... It'll just allow for a level of control over the traffic. It might not be the right decision, but it's a decision that allows for control in the future. I don't like the fact that that doesn't line up. That gives me Ebola. Right, let's sort out the rest of piping. And we want... I don't know how heavily I want to go on the industry, but industry is probably one of your best money makers, to be honest. So we could just go like full industry, Smogtown, Beijing, super polluter, but I don't feel like I want to do that. Isn't Beijing like the worst in the world for smog? I think it's like the worst. It's just the worst. Right, okay. Let's get some industry boiks in. Let's get some hard-working boiks over here. Let's fill this in as well. Make the most of our area, but not connecting it all up, because you don't want people using stuff as bypasses that you don't have control over, and you don't know where all your traffic's flowing. Don't know whether it's coming or going, etc., etc. That's fine, because that's our supper, isn't it? Wait, was it supper? Or stupper? Wait, I've forgotten already. I've forgotten how to pronounce it. Shit. Mazakaro, I'm sorry. So I'm starting the zoning closer to this so that we don't have power problems. Speaking of, I feel like it might be time to just get a coal power plant in. These things are incredibly, like, way more efficient. How long until we get the advanced? I went northern. Sopel, yeah, Sopel. Okay, I remember. Well, I didn't. I needed your help, but slowly but surely. Now, where are our fire boiks? Here they are. So this took a little bit long for Fire Boik to get here. Fire Boik 1.1. Okay, Fire Boik 1.1 is... Whoa, that is a serious fire. Holy shit. Oh. Oh, Fire Boik 1.1, I hope you have got the tools and equipment for this. This is a big one. So yeah, I feel like... Oh, hold up. Okay, Fireboy 4.2 is on the scene. That's quite a big fire. Oh, hold up. Who's coming up the rear here? Oh, it's only Fireboy 69. He's come to assist. Oh no, he hasn't. He doesn't give a shit, actually. Fireboy 16. Where's he off to? He's got a hot date round the corner here. Oh, this is not the best. So yeah, I feel like the fire coverage, I mean, what we're slowly but surely demonstrating here, with no grace or finesse, is that our fire coverage is not the best. Okay, let's sort that out. And also now water's starting to become an issue, and I'm wondering if that's again because of electricity. Think so. Oh, we could take the loan and just go for the coal power plant. That'll fix it for a good while. You can see that this produces 40 mega willies a week, or per day. No, it's per week. No, it's, I don't know. Shall we take the loan and just get this, or do we stay struggling and try and keep it green? I mean, you can see that we're in a deficit of like 9-ish. Oh, come on. All right, we'll try and stay green. We're staying green, boys. We're staying green, but this is going to hit our finances. You can see that we've now only got 2 grand left. Here comes the water. Here comes the power. Here comes the girls. 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 So we can now afford to... Why aren't you getting water? Yeah, that's the water. Oh, Masaka! My dude, thank you for the bits. Wait, so what do you mean? Were you waiting for these bits to come through or something like this? Whoa, my dude, Mazaka. Oh, amazing, thank you. Wow, awesome. Whoa, what the fuck? Dude, Mazaka. Thank you so much, man. That's a good start to the day, Mazaka, my dude. If only my city was as profitable as the biddies are so far. Amazing. Thank you, my dude. Thank you for the support. I mean that. Mazaka! Thank you, man. Oh, that's cheered me right up. What a start. What a start. Now, let's see if I can... Now that you've helped me, I'll try and help our boys here. In fact, Mazaka, we've got districts. Mazaka, do you want the commercial zone? Do you want the residential zone here? Because we're going to district this up. Do you want this bit? Or do you want this bit? Or do you want me to name a fire truck after you? Oh, dear. I've been waiting a couple of weeks for Amazon to buy. Really? Oh, my dude. Thank you so much. Honestly, thank you. That means a great deal to me. Awesome. Oh, I see that there's a bit of stream delay, actually. Yeah, firefuck? Okay, alright. Let's find... Who was the first one on the scene? It was actually Fireboy 1.0. It was Fireboy 1.1. Oh, do we have to wait for a fire to start? Okay, Mazaka. Mazaka, you have to keep a keen eye. You're our new fire chief now, because I don't think I can name a fire truck after you until one's on the road. Oh, hold up. Let's see if one's on the road. Maybe there's a cat stuck in a tree somewhere. And Fireboy 1.1 is out to assist. No, it doesn't look like it. So yeah, it looks like they actually only come out. They only come out when there's an actual fire. So, but I'll do that. I'll do that. Nice, my dude. Thank you so much for the support. Amazing, awesome. I'm pretty sweaty, chat. Pretty sweaty, actually, boys. Luckily, you don't have to endure that. Now, let's get some real money, some real credits. I mean, what is this money called down here? It doesn't even say what it's called. We're going to call it Brexit coins. We're going to get some real Brexit coins going down here for our city, because we need to be able to pay, you know, the good folk of our town like Mazaka, chilling in his truck somewhere. Let's get the boiks. Let's get the boiks in. Again, not on the main road here. We're not putting them on the bridge. And I feel like they're going to need their own fire thing here. We can't afford it yet. Speed up the game because we're in the positive. I mean, you're getting a slight view of my chest. If I had boobs, that'd be good, wouldn't it? You'd probably be having a much better time. Sorry, I can't offer that service. My bad. Terms of service. I don't think I'm showing too much. It's really hot. I'll just say that to Twitch. If there's any Twitch staff in the chat, it's really hot here in Britain for the first time since the dinosaurs, and we don't know what to do with ourselves. We can't handle it. We can handle our tea warm, but not our air. We don't know how it works. We're lost and confused. Usually, you know, our clothing is suited for just rain. Just shitloads of rain most of the time. Twitch thought confirmed. Stripper thought. I don't consider myself ugly, but I don't think there's a huge demand for that, my dudes. Let's be honest with ourselves. Which one did I just put down? Did I put the water pumping station? I did. Let's be straight up with ourselves. I don't think... Okay, yeah, look, we're starting to get poop problems. Oh, I love that. I love it when we solve, like, a massive issue all in one go. Shall I turn off nighttime? Oh, should we save the game as well? Live Strum. County, though. What do you mean, county, though? Or am I saying that wrong? Okay. Should we turn off the nighttime? What do you think? Should we turn it off for a bit? How do I turn it off? There we go. Use day-night cycle. Oh, mouse light intensity during nighttime. Oh, so you can like... Can we be... We can be a light lord. Oh, look, we can shine down the light on the citizens of Gay Street. Where is Gay Street? We've lost Gay Street. Oh, no, it's here. That's kind of cool, but not helpful enough. Like, I feel like it should light up an area like that if it wants to be of use. Anyway. Wait, why is it not daytime? Or will it slowly become daytime? Oh, county, like Cambridgeshire. County, though. Oh, so you want to... We could name, like, a county... So these are kind of our counties, aren't they? Districts, they've called them. But yeah, although I feel like you get districts within a county. A county's quite a big area, isn't it? What do the Americans call them? States. We call them counties. What do you call them? Red Dead Shots, Frankie Mikey, what's up? Oh, what county do I live in? I live in Surrey. Leafy Green, Surrey. So, south of London. I think Gatwick is in Surrey. Or is Gatwick in Sussex? Either way, you probably know Gatwick. Harry Potter Surrey. Yes. Yeah. Actually, that's probably how I should describe it. Yeah, I think... Wasn't it Privet Drive? That is actually based in Surrey. Yep. So, yeah, if you picture what Harry Potter's... They like his uncle. Uncle and auntie. If you picture their house, that is actually not dissimilar to a lot of the regions around here. Boys, our power is just the worst. Hold up. What's happening? When do we unlock the big boy power as well? Tyne and Weir. Privet Drive, yeah. You live in Dorset? Oh, lovely. Dorset is lovely. Or the bits I've seen of Dorset, really, really lovely. Some of my family have got or they're around Exeter and Exmouth, that kind of way. It's nice part of the world. Oh, look, I totally forgot that we did restrict, we reduced the amount of money going to the water. There we go, literally as soon as I've changed that, we can see that changing over there. Can we afford to tax anybody any higher here? Let's just bring up commercial let's bring it all to 11%, and if people really kick off, then we'll have to execute them. Right, now, let's get a large new district going for housing. And again, I'm going to keep it blocky just because early game, it's really efficient, right? It's super efficient, and I feel like what we could... Oh no, actually. How's traffic looking? This is not good. This is not good. We're fixing this. So, what we could actually do... We're going to extend this 2 squares away. And we're going to make a roundabout here that connects these parts. So, and we may do a bridge down here that connects between these two, but I don't want... Yeah, a bridge probably. Maybe a small diamond intersection. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. Right, let's get... Do I have paths yet? I do. Now, I heard this trick. I haven't actually used this trick, but I heard that if we use paths here, your roundabouts won't lose their shape. Don't know if that's true or not. I'll test it. We'll give it a go. Probably want to just so we've got as many snap points as we may need here. And we're going to start with a small section of road. We're going to go to not snapping to all. I don't know how far out I need to come here. Giggity. Shit off. That is not what I wanted. Right. Scrap that. Scrap the paths. I don't know why I was even trying it. But I'll still start with a cross section. Still starting off with a cross section because I believe this is the way to do your noddy way. This is the way to maintain your shape of the roundabout. Although we do have, I have got move it installed, so it doesn't really matter. This is a flaming mess. What am I doing? I don't think this is what I want. How do I normally do a bloody roundabout? I'll just do it like this, and then using move it will fix it. Okay, nice. A meme street. Oh, Margaret Thatcher's tax said everyone they're going to riot like the poll tax. They might. They can veto all they like. They do though. You're right. They do get pissed off if you tax them too high. Their land value needs to be very, very high in order to tax them high. So we can look at land value. Green is high. Blue is mid. Grey is low. So you can see they won't tolerate very high taxes. No. But we've got 27 big ones. Your Diamond 2 in 4s. 1s. Nice. Wait, Diamond 2 Div 4 in 1s. Nice. Gonna do a quick RS reset. I wonder if that's router reset or... Oh, RuneScape Quest you said. Sorry, I read reset for some reason. Oh my god, I remember I played RuneScape, by the way, a lot back in the day. I played it when it was the very, very old version. Right, there's a roundabout. Then what we do is we upgrade it to highway, which of course I haven't unlocked. Good. We'll upgrade it to just 4-lane. No, wait, because that's 2-way. 6-lane 1-way, that'll do. and it's going the wrong way. I've got traffic on the left. I do have traffic on the left, do I not? Shit. Oh wait, no, that's a one-way street. Yeah. Hold up. Wait, is traffic not on the left? Oh no. No, traffic is on the left. Yeah. As it is in Britain, but not most of the places in the world. So sorry if that's confusing for you, but I wouldn't be able to play it the other way around. It's just too much. But this is going the wrong way around. For British roundabout, anyway. Oh shit, I've got... Oh god! Right. That's good. Now, I want to get off those arrows. Can I grab all of this, please? Or are you going to make me grab all the individual bits here as well? Bollocks. Oh dear. Oh, hold up. I could have just done the drag thing. You can just use this. There we go. I'll try and tidy it out a bit if I can. But yeah, that's move it. Really, really helpful. I'm not very good at using it yet, but I'll do my best. We'll go free for... Oh no, look at my roundabout. Oh, this happens every time. Meme Street. Where can Meme Street be? And also, what do you want on Meme Street? I feel like Meme Street needs to have lots of other memes, like branching off of Meme Street. Can this be the meme roundabout? The meme about. So this will be the meme about, and off of each part of the meme about we can have different Josh Nesbitt UK influenced memes here. Now, Control A. Do I have Anarchy on? Yeah, I do. So I've got Road Anarchy on, which is like super cheaty. It's not super cheaty. It just allows for a lot more connections than vanilla does, and just allows to make it that much neater. If you're not a complete spaz like me, and you're able to click on things. Although I feel like the roundabout itself is it's a little bit too small, isn't it? Could probably drag the whole thing out like a bit. This looks fine. This roundabout looks okay to me. I mean, it looks pretty neat. As far as roundabouts go, it's one of the best in the world. Okay, here we go. I will fix this, don't worry. It's gonna be fine. It will be fine. Yeah. Shit, I really have made this not very nice, haven't I? Might have to get rid of this slip road here because it's not working as intended. Don't know if you can tell. Okay, this looks fine. How do you feel about that? That looks pretty neat, don't you? This happens every time I try roundabouts. Look at it. That's meant to be a circle. No, some of my roundabouts are okay. I just I'm out of practice. Looks fine. Yeah, I thought you might say that. All right. I will tidy this up. Don't worry. There are better ways of doing this. Come on, bud. There's ways of like. I think I want it not to grab everything. Maybe I just want the nodes. All right, let's try that. No, it was the other way round, I think. Only segments. Ooh. We'll see. We'll see. I'll fiddle with it. We'll get it. We'll get it working at some point. It's just going to require some bodging probably. I mean, ideally, I'd get the roundabout looking good first. That would make the most sense, right? But that's easier said than done. Well, we'll see how it functions first. Let's get it all connected back up. I would I didn't think about that, did I? I didn't think about that. I want them kind of connecting back into here. I want them connecting back into here, so it may have to be all the way around here, which is fine. Yeah, that's fine. And we'll do the same for, actually, here. Yeah, that's not the worst. So, and then, probably, we want another bridge. And I will do something similar for that. This road's going to need an upgrade. That's going to take too much traffic. Probably just a 4-lane, actually. Up until the one-way bit where it joins back up. That seems fine. And then this should probably also be one-way into here. Yeah. Actually, should it? No, because stuff will... Yeah, this should be one-way here. I don't want stuff to be able to turn down this way. Yeah, I think so. Is that right? Nope. There. Okay. That looks okay. So now main traffic comes in this way. We'll obviously be able to do more branching parts out of this. In fact, we could just go for it now and do sort of more branching parts out of this. But traffic comes in here. It joins this perfect roundabout here. It joins this roundabout, which has got no flaws whatsoever. That's actually looking quite a bit better already, right? See, the thing is, if you do too longer start to your road, you've got so many nodes that need fiddling around with to fix. It's the only thing. where do I want my section? I think we should just fill up in here, actually. Let's just expand this. It shouldn't cause too many traffic problems. A little bit gritty. A little bit gritty. And we will connect this up here, actually. I didn't want this, like, connected all down here, because we've got some of our services in the middle here. Not sure if it makes sense, but it seems to. You don't want traffic stopping your services, so I don't want people going along here too much. Hence why it's not linked as much as these are. Hope that makes sense. So what we want is just as many taxpayers as possible. Pay as your taxes and then die. Actually, speaking of which, we will have to sort out a place for our rested to go, which I think is going to be soon, actually. Yeah, soon. But not required just yet. Speaking of which, how much attention is our bouncy castle getting down here? Oh, look at it. It's packed out. It is packed out. We've got 35 visitors to the bouncy castle. Amazing. Feel like we need a dog park, though. Where is dog park? There. I like the Doge Park. Let's get this in. And with new commercial and residential along here, we'll be able to remove some of these power lines as well. So I'm just plopping in some parks, just trying to improve the land value a bit, so we can rinse some more taxes out of these jabronis. Should we give the industrial guys a park? No, let's give them a carousel. Because after a hard day's work in the steel industry, I know from personal experience from smelting steel all day, all I want is to go on a carousel. So here it is in the industrial zone here. The carousel park. We did unlock paths and stuff as well, so that's really nice. Let's get some paths in. As I say, you want to encourage walking really early. Why is it snapping to goddamn everything? Which do I want this to snap to? I think only grid. Oh, there we go. Road lines. Just do a nice filthy path around the outside there. That's good. That's excellent stuff. Okay, now along here, also we're going to connect up with pedestrian pathing. Paving? Pathing? Paving pathing. Bam. You just want to encourage people to do that, and then also if sort of later on you've built. So I sometimes build like a big pedestrian path that goes over highways as well, like over highways and roundabouts. And when you've got kind of hubs of pathways, it becomes very clear where you need to put your buses. It's just kind of one follows the next. Feel like we could actually just bang, demolish that house. Don't give a shit. Boom! Straight through here as well. Just encourage, as I say, a bit of pedestrian pathing, a bit of walking. I should do the same place. And then yeah, if we start to have sort of looks like an old game you played on Facebook. Do you think? I think the graphics are actually kind of nice for a simulation city building type thing. Oh, hold up. Where's this boy going? I think they're okay. I disagree, Jelly. I mean, like, yeah, okay, they're not breathtaking. But for a simulation, for a city building simulator, I think it's pretty detailed. Oh, look, we've gone inside. I'm trying to say the graphics are good, and then this police car's just driven into the back of another vehicle. Oh, no. Okay, maybe the graphics aren't good, but it's detailed. There's a lot of detail, right? Music's groovy. This is who is this? Rat-a-tat-tat. I think are they German? They might be German. I'm not sure. Rat-a-tat-tat. Let's double check. Brooklyn based, right? Yeah, no, not German. Yeah, ignore me. Okay, but yeah, it is good. I like a lot of rat-a-tat-tat stuff. Feel like we may need a pedestrian connection here as well. Encourage the walkies. Okay, let's zone in some dudes. So we've got a little bit of a demand for commercial. We'll do one row of commercial here, and one row of commercial here, all the way along. Actually, do we need a path? Yeah, we do. Need a pedestrian path in between here. And then yeah, let's just bam, 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 bam. Getting quite a lot of residential in there. Let's just fill this up. Now the only thing you don't want to do is, like, if you do straight up just build huge sections. Let's get the snapping back on. If you get a huge influx of people into your city, then you can expect a huge influx when they pass away. So it will eventually peter out. Is that the right word? Teeter out? I don't know. Either way, it will eventually sort of balance out. But it causes issues. And again, your money. So if you build like a huge, let's say, for example, we just built a huge new area over here. All of that would require maintenance whilst it's still in development. So although you can pause the game, you're going to build all of this stuff, and then it's going to take a while for people to actually move in. And then whilst it's taking a while for them to move in, you're still paying for all the maintenance on all the roads. So it's way, way, way better to have a steady progression. Okay, where's our Suppel doing? And how is Suppel? 55% full? Feel like it might be time for another Suppel here. Let's just make sure it's connecting to the right part. And then, because eventually when they fill, they get full. And then you need oh my god, this road is just literally worse than Hitler. Let me... How's that? That's a bit better, isn't it? Sorry, I can't words while I'm roads. I can't words while I roads. It doesn't need to be symmetrical. I would prefer it to be, but it doesn't actually need to be, because we're not going for entire symmetricality, but we're looking for not this. At least smooth is better, right? Do 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 do. Maybe we could actually move this. Hold up. Let's just go round. Let's just join it a bit higher. Or shall I delete the roundabout and start again? So it doesn't look shit. Now that I know where it's going to be, I could just delete and start again. And now I know how to move it. Yeah, okay. Alright, fine. Let's start here, because this is going to be even. Hold up. I'm looking for this line in the centre to be in the middle of... fuck. How about all the cars on it? They'll be fine. They're cool. These guys are chilling. Look, he's good. He's doing a bit of an... he's doing a bit of an off-road here. He's doing a little bit of off-roading, but he's good. This hot dog van, he is also used to being in festival-like environments, so he's good. He's good. Don't worry. It's fine. It's all good. Okay, right, now let's get some super bendies going on here. Still feel like that's not correct. No, look at it, it's not. Now, I thought there was a way in Move Anything that you can nodes and segments. That's just rotating it. So we can rotate it, and move it. But there was a way. How do I... Maybe I have to put snapping back on here? Oh, it might be this. Can't remember. That's not the worst though, right? You happy with that? Good. Same. Looks like an Easter egg. Well, then it's perfect. Then it is perfect. That was my intention, I mean. So yeah, I mean, roundabouts in this game tend to like lose their shape and stuff, but that's not terrible, right? Now, has it replaced any of its traffic lights? Yeah, it has. So we're taking those traffic lights away. Traffic lights here. Be gone. And also, I didn't upgrade this too. I need to unlock the highways. That would be good. Oh, this is going to be really confusing. Which country? There's a country in Europe that switched which way they drove overnight. I want to say Sweden. And I believe they switched which way round they drove overnight, and it just caused an absolute cluster, like, everywhere. Okay, power's not looking the best. For some reason, I've lost my City Vitals thing. Oh, here it is. Hello. He's back. He's back. City Vitals has returned. Yes. You can sit on top of the sub button thing over here. So that would actually be better because we can see what's up most of the time. It's always going to be electricity until I get the big boys or a coal plant. And I don't think we're going to go coal. We're going to try and keep it green-ish. But yeah, we're struggling to keep it above the bare minimum here. Okay, there's a little bit of a demand for commercial as well, so we can just pack out this area a little bit more. We'll get a pedestrian path in first and foremost. In fact, we'll take it over to the over to here. Can you pedestrian walk along here? I feel like you can't pedestrian walk along here. Don't think that would be allowed IRL. Anyway. Oh, actually, America's really weird, isn't it? You can't... Well, for me, it's weird because you can't cross the road anywhere in America. It's illegal, isn't it? Jaywalking. It's actually, like, not allowed. Which, to me, is just, like... That's so alien because... I can't imagine being forced to cross the road wherever there... Maybe there's, like, way more pedestrian crossings in America. It's not like there's a lack of pedestrian crossings in the UK. It's just I can't imagine that being illegal. That for some reason just seems really, really weird to me, not being able to cross a road where you want. Surely, aren't you clever enough to decide whether you can or is it safe or not to cross a road? You don't need like a little flashing man to tell you not to step in front of an 18-tonner, you know? Don't know. Maybe it's for the less abled. So this quite often happens. This is a thing, right? This is a thing that annoys people in cities. Is like when you try and do. Oh look at these jabronis. Look, they're using the path, and I feel like if we actually connected this up, they would probably be using that a bit better as well. So yeah, sometimes this happens in city skylines where it makes like kind of not nice surfaces here, but there is little things you can do to spruce it up, right? There's things. We could pop 3 trees in there. Other assets might include, I don't know, this rock. And it just makes it acceptable, where you've got these kind of annoying little bits here. Bam, tree. And that's like now okay, right? I don't have a problem with that, whereas before, kind of looks a bit shit. Whereas if you just actually make it look like it was intentional. I'm not sure about the rock, actually. I like the idea of a rock, but a smaller one. Whoa, whoa! Actually, we could. Oh, no. Can I not grab the rock? Oh, have I got it set to not allow me to grab the rock? I have. Individual grab. There we go. And I suppose what we could actually do is just like slide one inside the other to make it look like a big rock. A huge rock. Yeah, you can. Who would know? Who would have known? Why the rock? I mean, this looks okay. But yeah, this so I wanted a smaller one here. I don't like this gap that's been left because of the paths. Wait, does this determine size? Large buildings, small buildings. No, they're all a bit big, aren't they? Or... there, what about that? It goes onto the road a little bit, but that's kind of cool. Maybe it's not. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, as I say, like, there's things you can do to make little bits like this just look that tiny bit better, in my opinion. Like, we've got a strip of road here. So this was where I denied any commercial building. I could download some more props, actually. I feel like I should download more props. Whoa, that's quite a big tree. I thought it was going to be a little tree. And then have I got the thing that allows me to paint landscape, or is that a mod? Might need to download that as well. Landscaping tools? No, this is just for like flattening it and stuff. But there is something that you could... gonna make a mountain. I could! Because, yeah, this is actually quite a flat terrain, although that's quite good. Once I get to... oops. Over there in the distance, there's a mountain up here, right? So maybe... I can now purchase another section jelly. I could start working towards this area. But I honestly feel like, in terms of what's going to be most helpful to the city... oh, actually, no, it might be that area, because that's got the rail line. I was going to go here, but this does not have the rail line connection. This doesn't have rail line. This doesn't have rail line. This one makes the most sense. 5.5 grand. Bam. Let's go. We've expanded our city limits. Okay. So we could actually, yeah, build onto this side here. I think what I will do... I'll probably end up bringing the train line to be pretty much parallel with the highway. Might make for difficulties in terms of getting on and off the highway, but... no, it shouldn't do. It should be fine. Make hollyweed. What's hollyweed? Is that like Hollywood? Oh, Hollywood! But maybe it did actually pronounce it to Holly. It corrected it to Hollyweed. Maybe we could make Hollywood, but it's where everybody is just forcibly constantly high. So it is Hollyweed. Yes, I like this idea. Okay, let's get some more commercial in down here as well. Because we've got a demand for it, right? Do another 4 rows back here. Let's get some more jabronis living here. There, look at this! Sabrina Reed! Look at that! Oh, look at that ass. Oh, that ass. Seems fair? Yeah, I'd say so. So look, we can see Sabrina Reed's now entered the sort of smoggy industrial section here. So I feel like to brighten up Sabrina Reed's journey through the industrial zone, she requires... Oh, I didn't see all of these. Sabrina. She needs a bench. There we go. There's her bench. Oh, she didn't even use it. She didn't even use the bench that we just carefully placed for her. Okay, what about... What's around the next street? What's going on down here? Some more power issues? Okay, yeah, some more power issues still. But this is going to be the case until we really get that that population a little bit higher. Oh, I forgot I filled out down here as well. Oh, have we seen any fires yet? We named Mazaka's truck after him yet? No. Oh, speak of which, yes! Oh my god, we've caught Mazaka. Look at him. He is flying down here. How's that? He is absolutely bombing it down here. Oh my god, you see the speed? Mazaka, calm down. Where is he going? Here he goes. This is Mazaka the fire boik. Here he comes. How do we zoom out? Where can we see you? Where are you going? Here he is. He's going to Frank's fish stack. Oh no, look, we actually have some traffic. He can't get... Some power issues. Some power issues. Don't look at the horizon. Let's just... Oh no. Now we do have traffic issues here as well. Okay, so that's good. The game's finally sort of kicking in terms of like... Oh, there's the fire. We can see where Mazaka's trying to get to. See... Coiling in the hoses. Oh, he's given up. He's stopped. Returning to station. Oh, it looks like someone beat him to it. Mazaka did not put out the fire. On account of the problems. I mean, there is a lot of problems. There is a lot of power problems. Right, okay. What's going on with the power then, eh? What's happening? Where's our city vitals? Have we got separate... Oh, hold up. And we can... Let's just make this a bit better. Some power issues. The whole city's out, Mayor. Mayor Puddit lets the whole city go brownouts. Some issues caused, he reports. Okay, that should all be good. Availability is actually okay. It was just that I disconnected it when we were working on the road here. Oh, there's a plane! Very good. Ow. Whee. Okay, demand for a little bit of commercial. More than one square of commercial. Let's do that. And also now let's take a look at our traffic. 86% flow, but let's see where it's not good. It's here. This main road needs to be bigger. This main road needs to be a 4-laner. This probably needs to be one way coming in here. Let's have a look. That shouldn't be possible, but it was. I wonder if this is actually going to still function, or if it needs to come back a bit. Actually seems like it's saying it should work, but obviously it shouldn't, so I'm going to move stuff around so it looks like it should work at least. Nice. And in fact, can we not get these guys a little bit further away? I presume if I'd moved it too far from the road... Yeah, look, he just drove in. Oh, Boomtown! Boomtown. So we've managed to reach population to unlock. Alright, public transport. Really good. Level 3 unique buildings. Don't actually know what it means. The bus! We've got the bus. Or specialisation, recycling, recreational drug use. Yes, we can do Hollyweed. There you go. Allow the recreational use of controlled substances. Attracts more tourists. Also requires more police presence in the area. I don't believe that would be true. Depends on what you're allowing to be recreational use, I guess. Everybody's off their nuts on cocaine, maybe. If everyone's just like high as a kite, they probably can't be asked to commit any crimes. Anyway, what else have we got? There we go. So the cemetery as well. One-way toll booth. I don't know about these. I haven't used them, but you can apply a fee for using the road or accessing an area by placing a toll booth. So I guess what we could do is we could make like super nice techno city advanced area. Oh, I'm not going to be able to build outside the city limits. I'm going to have to overlap my water. No. This guy here has just ruined my everything. And what about these guys up here? We could sort out this pipe, actually. That gives us the opportunity to sort out this pipe and make this aesthetically pleasing. Oh, why is there... No, I thought there was a line that was missing a bit there that wasn't going to be watered. These guys aren't watered. Is water availability not the best, or what's up? Did I not reconnect? Nope. I should pause the game more often, but I feel like we should keep the citizens of what should we call it? Pudtopia? How do I change the name? Pudtopia? No. Tell me if you come up with a better name. Puditopia? Tell me if you come up with a better name for the city. I feel like it's good to keep the residents of Pudtopia on, you know, on their toes, though. Jellyville Dumpster Land. Because it is, right? Your boy Jelly really needs to improve the air quality of his shitty area here, because it's just the worst. Jellyville Dumpster Land producing so much smog. producing so much smog here. Can actually look at pollution. They don't reach over here, and I feel like if we needed to prevent jelly from, you know, spreading across over here, you can actually do like trees and such down the highway. I think, well, trees prevent some pollution, and also there's noise pollution as well. So, oh, where's that come from? Oh, our commercial districts, shops and stuff and the likes are producing noise, and of course, yeah, these guys. Well, okay. No, will it? All right, okay, fine. Jellyville, the smog producer, but also the efficiency is unreal. This is the beating heart of Puditopia. Keeping our boys in check, keeping our boys in employment, bringing the goods to sell. And he's like, Jellytopia is the land that you don't mess with. Yeah. You don't mess with the Jelly Boys. But yeah, so how's traffic looking? This is not good. Did I make this one way in the end? I feel like I did, yeah. But we don't want traffic lights here. Don't want traffic lights there. And also, now let's have a quick look at any lanes that we've got going on. Do we want people getting back onto the highway here? Oh yeah, they've got to be able to connect back up there, right. Yeah, okay. This just forces people to stay in certain lanes. Do I want people to be able to go both left and right here? Probably. Probably do, actually. And we'll put them on the outside lane when they join, so that anyone that's trying to get across can just get straight across. Nice, it's like all over the screen. Yeah, it is. There's a lot of smog. The pollution... All that the pollution touches is Jelly's land. What are these guys complaining about? Not enough educated workers. It's true, we didn't educate any of our dudes, actually. And I said at one stage that will be a thing. You actually want to keep people a little bit dumb, because then they just won't... If everybody in the city receives like a full education right through to university, they won't work in the industries. And then you have a problem. You have to import all of your industrial goods, and importing all of your industrial goods means a lot more traffic, so it's not the best. You actually need a diverse population, some educated, some, how do I phrase it, less so. They're dumb as pig shit, guys, that's what I'm trying to say. No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're just like that. You need people of all types, right? You need people who they don't want to be the CEO of major corporations or anything. They're happy with more sort of mundane jobs. And I tell you what, actually, I had a couple of mundane jobs in my past, and they're surprisingly enjoyable at times. Like, I did a bit of cleaning for a bit. Of all the things, like everybody's got to do a bit of a cleaning job at some stage in their life. It's just kind of one of those things that you probably should do, just to do it. That's actually surprisingly rewarding. There's not too much stress on at all. When your work is done at the end of the day's cleaning, your work is done. That said, I've never ever cleaned my own living environment. I just no. Surely it just cleans itself, does it not? I do have a robotic Hoover. Maybe I'll show it on Strum one day. Maybe instead of... You know, streamers have like pet cams? Felt like we didn't really need... No, we probably do need this much commercial. Not there, though. And not... yeah, it can go on this... Because this isn't a main road. This is just part of the suburbs, right? Yeah, no, maybe instead of sort of pet cam, I'll just have Hoover cam, and you can... I've got a name for it as well. It's called Nunu. My Hoover's called Nunu, named after the Hoover in the Teletubbies, a children's TV show. They had a Hoover called Nunu, so I thought it was appropriate to name my own Hoover Nunu. Okay, this looks good. getting somewhere, right? You need to do cleaning. Oh shit, it sucks, but it's one of those jobs that just I put off cleaning for way too long. If you know me on a personal level, I suppose we're getting to know each other on a personal level. But yeah, it's one of those jobs I hate. It's one of those jobs I really, really hate. The worst one, I don't mind, like, sometimes clothes washing is okay, because that's just you stick it in a machine, right, and then it comes out smelling nice. But, like, hoovering's alright. I don't mind hoovering. That's quite sort of instantaneously rewarding. There's shit on the floor 1 second, you hoover it, the shit's gone. That's quite nice. Washing up, no, don't get me, I hate washing up. That is rubbish. That's the worst. A dead person is waiting for transport. Shouldn't it say like a deceased person? It's a little bit less harsh. Oh no, and they burnt to death as well. Where is Mazaka? Mazaka, there is a fire here. Someone has just burnt to a crisp. Here he is. No, that's not him. Once again, Mazaka's late to the fire party. He's managed to put it out, but yeah. There is somebody waiting for transport now. So let us give them a place to eternally rest. In the form of a cemetery, if we can. Where do we want it? I quite like the idea of cemeteries being, like, quite nice, actually. I don't want them to be dumped in the middle of Jelly's industrial smog zone. I want to have... It needs to have road access. But it can go at the end here, and then we can do like a little path around it. And some trees. Wait, what did I just build? That is not a cemetery. No, don't bring the dead person here. The clinic does not want him. Sorry about that. In fact, I probably should have left that there. But I didn't. Oh, now, of course, this is never going to fit. Yeah, of course. Right, let's pause. There. Okay. And then a little bit of a road, a pathway rather, around the graveyard. Is cemetery American, graveyard English, or what do you guys call it? Is it like similar to cemetery, or is it similar to the word cemetery, or is it similar to the translation of like graveyard, an area, a place for? It's quite nice actually, isn't it? Yeah, I quite like it. It's good. And then we'll give it some trees as well. Can we put lampposts inside of it? If I put on... No, I can't. What about a fountain? No, you wouldn't really get that either. Don't feel like you'd get that. Put it house. Dad confirmed. Dead confirmed. Where's my house? Yeah, I to be honest, like, I actually don't mind graveyards. I think they're quite a peaceful place. I think people think they're spooky, but I don't, actually. I don't know why. A lot of graveyards are usually quite well maintained and quite peaceful, so they're quite a nice place to be, as long as you don't mind the idea that there's people buried around you. But then again, there's people buried around literally everywhere on Earth. So, everywhere on Earth. If you dig down a bit, you're going to find someone, aren't you? Somewhere. But graveyards are pretty well maintained. People are there are being respectful. They're usually peaceful. Got some flowers going on. It's a nice place to chill. This is nice as well. What do you think about this? And this, again, the reason why I add in pathways and stuff like that is because now, look, you've got this option. You've got Amanda Blackwell has this option. Well, she is jogging, but, like, you know, You see it very briefly. If you actually spend the time to beautify some places, it looks good. Like here, we've got an opportunity here. Amanda Blackwell has pointed out an opportunity for us to perhaps beautify this section. So what we could do is have that instead. Shit. It looks a little bit like a donga, but that's good. And a carousel, of course. Let's get... I feel like a nice big tree for the centre of this bit. Oh, yeah, some redwoods. Doesn't really fit the aesthetic of our area, but some redwoods nonetheless. Now, where's Amanda Blackwell gone? Where are you? Where's she gone? No, that's Siobhan Scott. Here's Amanda Blackwell. Now, we can check out her route to work. We've just made it 20 times better. Look at that. Carousel, redwoods. Let's go on to this person, actually, who's walking the other way. I still didn't see too much of it, but still, that's nice, right? Rocket League later. Yeah, I don't know what to do later. How long have I been streaming? How long have I been going, boys? I did do the command for it. Yeah, 2 hours so far. So actually, it's probably a good point for me to. I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break. 5-minute break. I'm going to make some tea. Oh, look at this! Look at the roundabout as well. This is so good. No, I'm in the wrong bit, aren't I? Should we get some redwoods on the roundabout? Or do you feel like that totally... Oh, how about redwoods all the way down the centre of our highway? As we come into Pudtopia. Redwoods. Tempting you to get City Skylines. I'll tell you what, I haven't bought any of the DLC, so I couldn't say to you whether that is worth the money or not. I'm quite tempted to get it now, but the DLCs, this is. In terms of the game, I don't know what I paid for it. Whatever I paid for it, it's been worth it. If it was 50 quid, it was worth it. I've put a fair amount of hours into it, and you can see why. Like, if you want to steamroll through the game and just get unlock as many things as you can, that's quite fun. You can do that. If you want to sit here and really beautify something up, you can do that. If you want to set yourself challenges, you can do that as well. Like, it is quite good fun. The game's not that hard. It's not a difficult game, I don't think, but it's more of a sandbox game for that reason. It's very chill. You can make it harder by there's like a disasters DLC where you can get tornadoes, earthquakes, comets, meteorites, that type of thing that will come and keep you on your toes from time to time. But yeah, I think I probably only paid about £20 for the base game, and I mean, I don't know if you've added me on Steam or not, but you guys are welcome to add me on Steam. You can see how many hours I've put into certain games. This is one of them that I happily sit here for quite a long time. Just because every city is also a little bit different, especially if you're happy to go out of that kind of grid structure. I know this is, pot kettle black here, but, I'm kind of being a bit of a hypocrite because I've built so griddy here. I was doing that mostly just... The reason I built griddy on this one is to have a little bit of a smoother playthrough so that I can demonstrate to you guys that I'm not a complete novice at this game. I kind of know what's up. I'm not a pro. I kind of know what's up. And building with squares is like a nice... It's going to keep everything... I've done 125 hours in the past 2 weeks. Okay, I would say most of the time with any of my stats take off like 30-40% for AFK. But yeah, it's worth it, is what I'm saying. I haven't bought any of the DLCs, but in my opinion, it's worth it. Okay, now that we put these trees down here, look at this. This is nice. We can see your boy Jelly's Smogville over there to the left, kept at bay a little bit by the barrier of greenery. Then we're approaching our roundabout here, which we put some rocks on. I feel like we could put some more rocks on here. What do you think? Imagine being a pro City Skyline player. Well, one of the YouTubers I watched, Sam Burr, I think his name is. If I'm going to, you know, correctly shout out people's name as you should. He is a city planner. I believe he lives in Australia. And, correct me if I'm wrong, but they drive on the left as well. But he is actually a city planner by profession, so he does a few City Skylines like tutorials, playthroughs, traffic fixes, that kind of thing. I found his channel quite entertaining. But yeah, pro City Skylines player. I suppose the closest thing you might get to a pro City Skylines player would be maybe someone doing like a speed run at a charity event like Autumn Games Done Quick or Summer Games Done Quick. Ah, you see that this is a bit of a problem here actually. Some of these roads. I was going to say some of these roads you kind of have to go a long way to come back on yourself, but it's not so bad. How's our Suppel truck? I can't do the O with the line through it. I'm just going to have to do that. Suppel Boik 2. City Skylines Esports. So I think we could also download... oh, look at that. That's really good. Where have we just stopped? Just going to observe how busy some of these pedestrian pathways are. And this is why you do it. This is why you get your pedestrian pathways in early, because it will prevent so many people driving. And really help. Look at your boy Jelly's industrial zone just dominating that skyline. That smoggy skyline. Oh, hold up. This bridge is a bit funky as well, isn't it? Oh, that is awful. That is awful. Then I feel like we should actually bring it up. And bring up this middle section, just because it didn't make a whole lot of sense. I feel like that curve is... just about acceptable. No, now it's not. And this was just a shit show from the beginning, wasn't it, really? So let's just bring that a bit of the way across and just try and tidy this up a little bit. The other reason, it's not just aesthetics, by the way. The other reason is that if there... Look at this ramp! Look at this ramp! Oh no, this lady's going to fall to her death. I'm sorry about that. No, she'll be fine. She might snap both her ankles, but who needs ankles? So the other reason is, yeah, although it does look awful when it's all janky like this, stuff flows faster if the road is not like a roller coaster. Traffic actually flows faster, so it's useful as well. Yeah, a few of those citizens have had the floor beneath them removed or dropped significantly, so I'm sorry to those guys. I'm sure they'll be okay. Don't worry about it. Just don't like the fact that this is... I feel like we just need to delete it, actually. Then we're going to go around the other way. quite tight, but it's just going to have to be. It's just going to have to be, I think. And then we could potentially raise this up a little bit. I still don't like that. That's still too sharp. And then we'll go underneath. Probably pull this all out like a bit and get that pretty much straight. I'm sorry the curves aren't as nice as they should be. I mean, we all like nice curves, don't we? And I am not providing you with nice curves. Oh, okay, let's not screw around with that bit too much. This bit will be fine. These buildings might be a little bit screwed up because of what I've just done there. Gonna have to... This power will probably fall off. So... let's resolve that now. Prevention is better than cure, boys. Let's prevent the power going down at all and just connect it before it does, before we re-press play. Now, also pedestrian path. There's one here, but I feel like there should be another. Oof, wonky donkey road. Well, it is a wonky donkey road. I agree with you. And that was, why is that cringe? That's not cringe. I like cringe. There's very little that can embarrass me. You'll have to try harder than that. What's going on, Panther? I hope you're having a nice weekend. Hope you've had loads of food. I mean, why not? I mean, you always want loads of food, but particularly on an Easter weekend, right? Let's start off our bridge across the centre, raised. I mean, it's ugly as all balls for now, and it will stay that way until I start fiddling with it. And probably after I fiddle with it as well. So. No, let's do that. Will you connect if I just slope too steep there? So we can start screwing around with it from there on out. That's okay, though. If you remember, this was kind of like really tightly bending around here. This is where they were going. This is the angle of inclination they were trying to use to get up to this bit. There is somewhere around here probably still a floating pedestrian. Or has she now... He, she... I think it was a she. Fallen to their ankle's demise. I think they have. Oh, this guy's just chilling. Okay, so yeah, that feels a little bit better. That feels a little bit better, right? In fact, if we square it off, that feels probably even better. Maybe not. Nah, the circle, the smooth circle was better, wasn't it? Have I ruined everything? Have I ruined Christmas? I feel like I've just ruined Christmas. I think I have, yep. You can see how... if you really want things to be perfect in City Skylines, you can spend a lot of time doing it. Which is nice. It's nice to actually have that option rather than games which are too limited. You're like, oh, I wish I could do blah, blah, blah. So let's get the pedestrian boiks connected up back down here as well. Oh, do you know what? I don't hate the zigzag. I actually don't hate the zigzag. I don't want this to take as long as it does to get back down to ground, though. Actually. I don't want it to take as long as that to get back down to ground. I was hoping they would come back down to ground here, actually. Let me just put Road anarchy on. Go down to ground, and then we'll fiddle around with it here. Then we'll start bringing this bit down. Start bringing the corner down. Like this. And just to make that incline here a bit less steep. And make that a bit nicer. Oh, it'd be good if I could... What do you think to that? I know it's a bit funky, but I don't hate the idea of a funky bridge. Funky bridge, funky pedestrian bridge. In fact, that could probably come down even further, couldn't it? Out with Fangs and some of the other mates. Had a BMX with studs on the back and front. Studs is the little pegs, isn't it? Pegs, I think we used to call them. It's like with one riding on the back, then one on the front, two, and someone went on the back saddle, and someone went on the shoulders. At the back until the front, we had 6 people. Oh fuck, that's amazing, legend. I've survived the tyres. Actually, tyres on BMXs usually like you don't pump up tyres on BMXs, right? Because you're going to be there's no suspension and you're trying to do jumps and stuff. So I guess the tyres were fine. Basically, 2 studs, 2 people on them. So, but you've got 4 studs on a BMX, right? Or do you mean 2 people there? Yeah, okay, I'm with you. One on each wheel, basically. One on the back, one on the front. Yeah, one on each wheel, one on the saddle, so that's 3. And then 2 people on the shoulders of the people on the studs in the back. Right, okay, so then... Oh, okay. Like 1 meter... They fell off. Mate, if you could... Oh. Do it again, but film it. You need to film that. Like, just set up, like, a few of you set up your phones, like, so that they're, like, constantly recording. And go for it. See if you can get, like, 5 meters down the road or something like that. That'd just be amazing. That would actually just be amazing. Imagine seeing that, like... Obviously not, like, a busy road. This is probably not the type of thing that I should condone. But this is where my mind goes. If I was doing that, the next thing I'd want to do would be to go through, like... town. I'd want to go through like a high street, you know, 4 people, 5 people on one bike. Just wait to see what the police do. Like, they'd probably just be like, fuck you guys, don't be dickheads. But it'd be funny, right? It'd probably be worth it. That's the type of dumb advice that I would offer. Don't do what I do. You could barely see the bike. Yeah, I can imagine so. It's like, you know, those mini motorbikes as well. If you see like a full-grown adult on one of those mini motorbikes, you're like, how are they moving? Oh yeah, there's 2 tiny little wheels underneath. We did. You're waiting for your mate to send you the video. Amazing, amazing. Oh mate, I need to see that. That is genius. That is genius. I wonder what the record is. I bet that takes some strength as well, right? I bet that was actually really like tiring to try and stay on. Because anything where you're just forced to use your full body like core, that's going to be tricky. Oh, I wanted to sort of make that symmetrical, but then we'll have to delete the Glade residents here. 4 children, 4 teens and 6 adults will have nowhere to live, so I won't do that. Should we give them actually, I'll tell you what, on our big new bridge here, can you place paths on the bridge? No, I don't think I can. I think that's going on the floor, isn't it? Yeah, there's a random bench down there. That's fine. This is fine. Okay. I've had it paused for a little while. Let's unpause and now see what happens here. This is obviously still a mess. And we want to... Now, the worrying thing is we did just see... Garbage boik coming across here, and I don't want them to use this as like their main thoroughfare. I'd prefer them to be going over the roundabout here. But that means, I guess, if he's going to collect rubbish from here, we're going to need another waste disposal area, I think. I think your boy Jelly is going to have to set up a new industrial zone. Work at the circus? Mate, you'd get money for it for sure. I would pay to see that. You were facing backwards. I would be screaming also. If I was at the top of that mess, the top of that rolling mess there, I would be screaming also. Holy crap. This house is aflame. The Pearl residence is aflame. Where's Mazaka? Is this him? No. We renamed a fire truck after Mazaka, and since doing so, I feel like he hasn't actually put out a single goddamn fire. Damn it, Mazaka. It's unacceptable. Oh, and also, what happened to this? This was called Meme Street. Did I rename it afterwards? Priority Road, yes. Those aren't traffic lights, are they? They are! No! Be gone! Be gone, traffic lights. No, no, not like this. You don't have traffic lights, do you? Yes, you do. Go away. No traffic lights. How's our population doing? 3,400 and a massive demand for residential. So, let's do it. Let's give them the residential that they so require. What we'll do is we're going to do like a sort of a ring road around it. And for this one, I'm not going to do grids. Don't feel like it. I'm obviously going to try and get as much road coverage as I can so that I can zone onto all of these areas. And I don't want to do crazy long roads because for services and the likes, that probably won't work out too well. If they've got to go round all of these twisty ass roads and there's no quick direct route for services to get to, that can be a problem. So we'll have to see how much coverage the services have got. Make sure that they can actually get to everywhere they need to. Oops. I wish there was a Control Z. I wish there was, just undo my last move. Oh, it's okay. And then a couple of small roads, just... Again, we don't want them to be throughfares to anything major, because we don't want, so for example, like, you don't want this to be your major way to get through here, because otherwise it's just going to be, yeah, traffic, it's going to be problems for ambulance, that type of thing. Okay, so that's all squiggly wiggly wiggly higgly. Meme about, yeah. Oh, meme about is a better word. Meme about. It was Meme Street, but meme about. I prefer that. I suppose it needs to be hyphenated, right? Because otherwise then it kind of just looks like meme about. Priority Road. Oh, bollocks to you. Meme about. And then I need to put some memes in the center. Looks like a Pepe, please, in there. Okay, nice. That's good. Now we'll continue. Our nice water setup. This can go. I'll pause while I just do the water before anyone starts abandoning their buildings, because they couldn't possibly live a single moment without water. Okay, and I'll continue the unpause there. Now for here, I'm not gonna build all the way up here because there's no point. So we'll start a new one. But I still want it to be neat. And the same over here. How's that look? That's pretty good coverage, right? Now, the next thing is, if we look at our city vitals, we can see that electricity availability is not the best. And back, I see your beard, as in on City Skylines. Feel sorry for anyone with OCD. Moral of this, don't let Puddit design a city. Hey, what's up? Most of it's okay, but yeah, I agree. There's some bits that are just not the best. The roundabout's kind of neatened up a little bit. This bit was not... This bit was all janky, like super janky down there, so kind of extended this to make it a little bit smoother here. It's not such a roundabout, it's more of a sort of square with corners, but a bit neater nonetheless. Oh, and here's my super janky zigzag pathway. Are people using it? Oh, you know they are. Heather Walker, living up to the name. Let's see her little journey across the zigzag. Oh, look at this. As we go into... So I've decided for no reason at all that the whole smoggy area, the pollutant in this city will be your boy Jelly. That is his zone. The most non-toxic person in the world gets the most toxic zone in my city. Oh. So incongruous. Jelly's just like such a friendly, non-toxic person. I've just given him the toxic pollutant industrial zone. But there it is. Oh, do you see that smash on the way in here as well? But yeah, so there's the zigzag little pathway there. Now, this is starting to look a little bit slow, isn't it? This is looking super slow because this was implemented before we had big boy roads. But we have big boy roads now. Yeah, those residents there, they're going to be really upset about this. Yeah, these residents are going to be really upset by this because of the noise, basically. But eventually we'll upgrade this to highway with barriers, but we can't do that yet. We don't have enough. Cut to K! What's up, my dude? What is up? We have got... This is really, really good. Look at the demands. Okay. The demands for residential are high. For commercial as well are reasonable. So what's the easiest way in and out of this? So far, there's only one connection, which is not acceptable. There needs to be several. There needs to be several connections to this sort of ring road here. There's another intersection already here for us, so no need to create extra junctions like here. You don't want to just go ahead and connect that there when this junction already exists. Every junction causes traffic to slow, so amalgamate them if you can. Then there's a connection there. Don't want too many around this. There's traffic lights there. There shouldn't be. This can connect down here. Stop snapping. move that around a bit. Can we smooth that out? Stephen Street. Okay, nice. That's wobbly as all hell, but that was kind of the idea for this area, right? Okay, now let's... what is our main sort of highway? There's no sort of... What do you call it? Not highway. High street. I suppose this, King Street. This could be the commercial zone for this new area. That's fine. They can go on to Katy Street as well, I guess. And then just around this cross section we could have commercial, and then follow up the rest of King Street, and then that should actually provide enough commercial for the rest of this area here. So I don't want anyone on the ring road, not really. And you're probably thinking, you're probably ripping your own dick and balls off, saying like, why is he not making the most of this zoning? Why am I not filling in all of this? There's so much industrial I could fit in on all of these places. Problem is, if you do that, you'll end up with traffic problems really, really quickly. And then your city is too condensed. And then you realise that you've got actually no space to fix your traffic problems. So I would say doing something like this is better. Actually, I don't mind them along this road. They can go along this side of the road, but again, you don't want too much traffic stopping and starting on this kind of ring road that it's got here. So let's get people in, or at least do the zoning. Probably what I should have done before I zoned was also to put in the services, medical, fire, po-po. It's the po-po, boys. Let's get the po-po in. Oh wait, is this fire? So this is the only problem with like designs like this. It's very difficult to get all of the coverage you need. And we may have to connect that. I think like we're going to have to. Actually, let's practice what I preach and just go straight to that junction. And it may have to be the same here to continue this to allow... There we go. Right, let's get like a small clinic in here. Popo. Are they overlapping? I feel like because Anarchy is on, they're overlapping. They are. Yeah, that shouldn't be the case. Let's get the Popo in. We will educate these mother lickers. Oh, we need to. Now that actually it's probably not essential, but... oh, bouncy castle? Yes. Feel like we need the bouncy castle opposite the police station so that after they've done, you know, a hard day's arresting people, they can go and unwind on the bouncy castle. Feel like it's only fair. Policemen also enjoy bouncy castles. I don't know if you know this. Actually, out of... a study they did of which professionals enjoy bouncy castles the most. It was actually policemen that scored highest. Lawyers, shortly behind, also enjoy a good time on the bouncy castles. So, firemen were way more interested in... wait, what did we put over in the fire department? We gave them a carousel, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Yeah. So yeah, the industrial boys, steel workers, of course, here, in the form of Carol Brown, love the carousel. She loves it. Oh, it's back? Oh, I just looked over there and I just saw what you said. I didn't realise. My bad, sorry. There's another problem with the chill strum. It's like, this is meant to be where I, you know, engage with you guys the most, but then when it comes to like games like this, I'm just like, okay, I can't concentrate on anything else. But this is looking good, right? This is looking nice. Let's get all of these people in here. Let's get all of the people living in here. I'll consider allowing them to build on the inside of the ring road here, but I don't know about it. It tends to just be problematic in the future, and we probably want to think about soon having another exit off of our highway, because I would imagine soon enough we'll start to get traffic, and we're actually getting a little bit here, but I think that's because the game is dumb and has put a stop sign here. It is, and there, and there, and there, and traffic lights. So people would say, oh, well, like, taking out traffic lights, taking out stop signs, that's a bit cheaty, isn't it? Then isn't that just kind of like breaking the whole thing? Well, I guess it is and it isn't, in the sense that also the AI do not behave like how humans would behave. So, for example, let's say, I don't know, this guy is going to this building here. He's probably chosen the lane. Like, this lane that he's in is probably the lane he's staying in until he gets there. That's not how humans behave, kind of thing. So he'll be on this one, then he'll be forced into, like, maybe the outside, in which case here he's forced onto this particular lane. I.e., it doesn't behave exactly how humans... It's good, don't get me wrong. I have no idea how complicated this must have been to program, like... This is a small town now, but 3,833 people are moving around this city, and they are going to and from, you know, their job kind of thing, and they are using particular routes. And the game has... Whoa! The game has disconnected my highway, my path, my zigzag happy path. Bam! Zigzag happy path. How's it going? It's going good, actually. Oh my god, I literally... How long ago was it that I said, how long have I been streaming? I'm going to go and make a cup of tea, take a break, and then maybe do this for a little bit more, and then see how people are... See if people are turning up, see if people are around for a Rocket League. If there's only one or two people that are asking for it, then I might save myself for... might save my voice for another time, but I'd like to do some Rocket League today. Depends on how many of you are around. So it was 35 whole minutes ago that I said I was going to take a break. And then I just carried on waffling. How's the traffic situation looking? What's traffic flow actually like? 86% is pretty good. %86 is pretty good traffic flow. I don't know if I want this to be bi-directional. I think I want this to be one way only, actually. Because look at these bastards. These bastards have been waiting at these lights. Traffic lights! Just cause such a problem all the time. And if you have a situation where you need traffic lights, and you've also got pedestrian crossings, the easiest thing, I think, is to make a roundabout, like, on top of it for pedestrians. Like, a raised walkway, and then you can ban pedestrians from crossing this. So it's only the traffic lights that they've got to got a challenge for me to try. You want me to try your settings? I don't feel like I need any more of a handicap on Rocket League. I don't feel like I need a handicap on Rocket League. I'm not good enough to warrant this. Right, okay, let's change some of this to we're getting more commercial in here, I think. That seems to be the order of the day. And I'm surprised that not actually more people have moved into this. I thought that demand was actually a little bit higher. No? Now these guys want power. That is going to become a problem relatively soon, so I'll just fix it now. Is that actually in the thing? I feel like it's not. Oh no, it was. Okay. Okay, let's do that. Why do I need to forgive you for Moobot messaging you? I'm not Moobot, it's Moobot. Moobot's gone sentient, you know this. I don't control Moobot anymore. Moobot and me do not have, you know, we are not in communication. Moobot is like best friends with Skynet. and you know, it's beyond my control. I did not. I may have programmed Moobot. I brought Moobot into the world. All right, hold up. All right, let's have a look then. How do I turn it off? Yeah, because it does actually spam me as well. I thought I did turn it off. I will have a look. Hold up. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll follow a vehicle before I alt tab. Watch this guy's journey. Where is it? Polls? Oh, it might be under polls. I think I've done it. I think I got rid of it. Don't actually have the stream, so... Is it fixed? Did I fix it, yeah? Nice. Sweet. Could help him a lot. Why? Do you not think Cooks's ones are good? I would imagine it fucked me up, to be honest. More than anything. Who are your camera settings based off? If you've come up with them yourself, they're gonna be crap. They're gonna be crap if you've come up with them yourself. I'm just saying it now. I have no faith that you've come up with your own original good camera settings. But if you've copied someone else's, I'll be interested. But no faith. Well, maybe I should have faith. All right, Josh. I take back part of that comment. Not all of it. Maybe some of your camera settings are okay. Maybe some of them are aids. Made a mix match. Yeah, okay. So that one, I can imagine that would actually result in something that works. But then that's going to work for you. Like that's going to be the only reason that command is there is because I got the question quite a lot. I think it's from new players or players who are not that experienced, just want some guidance. As did I. I didn't know what I was doing, so I just used somebody else's. And I think I might have changed like one or two things, but essentially my camera settings are Cooksir 97s. Don't know. It just made a lot of sense to me. And yeah, I guess they've kind of evolved maybe in ways. I don't like this path. Don't like this path. In fact, it serves no purpose. Why did I do this? So yeah, that's the reason I have that camera command. It's the only reason it's there is because I used to get the question quite a lot. Which camera settings do you use? What? Because also in terms of the whole commentary as well. Oh, my dude, Nick!
Hey, Edit. Hope you had a good Easter.
My dude, thank you so much. I had a wonderful Easter. Thank you for asking. I didn't have much chocolate in, you know, Easter eggs, so to speak, but I don't have a particularly sweet tooth anyway. I had what I needed and wanted most, which was lots of meat. I had a barbecue over at Jet Apes yesterday. That was really, really nice. Spent the day in his garden as well. And he's done a bit of work on his garden. He's got patio sorted, an area for his shed and stuff at the back. And as I said in my Discord, he lives in the middle of nowhere, which is really nice because there's so much bird song, and there's a farm near him, so you can hear like a cockerel doing his cuckoo thing in the morning. But yeah, lots of wildlife and an absolutely lovely weekend for me. So a brilliant Easter, yeah. Really sunny, good weather. Got myself a bit of tan. I know you were about to say it. I know you were all thinking it off the top of your head. You've been thinking it all day, haven't you? Thinking, is it me or does Puddit look just a little bit more handsome? Oh, it must be a tan. Yeah. Yeah, he looks way more handsome today. Yeah, let me get a closer look at his face. Yeah, he looks good with the tan. No, thank you so much for the support as well. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you, my dude. Thank you for the biddies. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I hope you had a lovely Easter and long break. So how's our traffic looking? We're probably going to see problems now because we've allowed for this expansion. And I thought this would happen a bit quicker, actually. I tell you what, boys. Let's do something which I said I wouldn't, but I'm gonna. I'm going to allow commercial on this inner section here. I'm going to allow commercial on this inner section. Feel like this road can actually handle it, but there needs to be. There does also need to be a path connection there. How far is it to walk, like, to here? From here? A long way. Oops, just destroyed that building that's just getting going. They just started up their new business. They had all their hopes and dreams shattered by yours truly. How's the roundabout doing? Are you parking on a roundabout? You are shitting me. That is absolutely unacceptable. Hold up. How are you parking on a roundabout? No. No. None of this. You can park on the slip road to a roundabout. Are you joking? None of that. No parking on the meme about. Should get some more. Tell you what we need. Need some more decorations in here. Field view 105. How different is that to Cooks's? Jellyville Dumpster Land. Oh yeah. We do. This is probably like the main Jellyville Dumpster Land entrance. So I feel like a big sort of city arch coming into Jellyville Dumpster Land. In fact, I feel like Neg, you also need a section, right? You need a section. So this can be this new development here. Feel like will be. I feel like we include the road in there as well because we did just allow some commercial. Oh shit! Don't want it to go as far as that. Sterling Hills. But I need a spin on it. It can't just be Pine District. It can't just or Neg's District. It's got to be. Oh, actually, wait, yeah. Neg's Bubbleville. I don't know why, but bubbles, for the most part, represent happiness and liveliness. And now we have Neg's Bubbleville. Because this is also a little bit of a bubble, right? It's Neg's Bubble. That's how I feel about this one. I hope you're happy with it, Neg's Bubble. I feel like Neg's Bubble could do with another bouncy castle, though. Yes. It's got elephants on it. Amazing. Sweet. Thank you for the biddies, my dude. I hope we can make your Bubbleville super happy. And I feel like actually the first start of sort of sprucing it up would be some palm trees. I know we've got like a bit of a mismatch of trees in the city or in the village so far, but I feel like palm trees are kind of representative of summer. You tend to only get palm trees in quite nice climes or nicer climes. So to demonstrate that Neg's Bubbleville has its own nice microclimate, putting some palm trees along here. And straight away we can see, look, a house just upgraded in Negneg's Bubbleville. Maybe specifically because of that tree that I just planted. So this is nice. This just sprucing up the ring road, making sure that the bubble barrier is adequate. Yes, this is good. This is good. Get a couple more along here. Feel like we'll get rid of those power lines as well, Negneg. I don't want these power lines running through Bubbleville because I don't feel like they fit the aesthetic of your nice climbs area. If we can limit that, I will. I've seen a couple of assets as well, i.e., you know, downloadable things where you can do like sort of neater electric boxes and stuff like that. So if there's any sort of assets or asset packs that you feel like I really need to get, then let me know and I'll add them. I might get some of the DLCs for this game, but not yet. I feel like there's so many hours of gameplay that this offers without having to download any of the other stuff, so I feel like it's not entirely necessary. We also need to run some... Oh, look at that. Negneg's Bubble has allowed us to catapult ourselves through to a population of 4,800. So we get city planning policies. I don't know what the difference between that and the other one is. You know, like we got recreational use, like district kind of ideas or district regimes. I don't know what the difference between city planning is and... Oh, does it say this? You can emphasize certain features. I don't actually know. That would be kind of cool if you can say, like, I want a beach theme area. Leisure and tourism, oil, heavy traffic ban is actually quite a good one. I think you can like set specific roads, so you could set a region along a very specific highway. Oh, and this is nice as well. So trees with roads. In fact, actually, Negneg's Bubble might be the first area to receive an upgrade to roads with trees, just because it improves their land value. And then oil power plant, okay. Kind of want to keep it green if we can. Hospital, again, okay. Probably good for like when we start getting into high density zoning and stuff like that. But and the rest is... Oh, tropical garden. Yeah, tropical garden is going in Negneg's Bubbleville. We are putting a tropical garden in Negneg's Bubbleville. For sure we are. Where does this ring road loop back up? Here. Okay. And this might need one or two more connections. Maybe here. But I don't want too much because it appears like no one's actually using this yet. But of course that's because there's nothing outside of this. As soon as there are reasons to go outside, people are going to be trying to probably come from the main highway, probably use this to sort of branch off down here. But that's nice. Now, where is that tropical garden? A winter market? No. Oh, here. Is this it? Tropical garden. Or is it topical garden? No, it's tropical. Bam! That land value should actually be pretty high in Negneg's Bubbleville there. And again, it will be higher if we do the upgrade to the roads. Now we've got grassy roads. Yeah, look, that's one of the better areas here. Yeah, we can just see that's just dinged and upgraded here. Why are you out of power? We actually, power availability is low. When do we get the upgrades? When do we get the big ones? Oh, the big boys, we get them now. These produce way more. Like, literally 2 of these will probably... Bam. 4 of them. They're quite expensive, but availability now sorted. And now that we've got more people moving into Negneg's Bubbleville, there should be a bit more of a demand at some point for some industry as well. I want to see what this ring road looks like now. I want to see someone on the ring road. Who's on the ring road? Absolutely no one. Screw it. Fine. We'll pick up. Are these parks? Yeah. This guy here. Let's do a first-person view through Negneg's Bubbleville. Quite a lot of junctions here. Oh no, that's actually more spaced out than I thought. This guy just ran in front of a car. Whoa! Whoa, look at this caravans all over the place. Just dump the oil on your land, you like it? Actually, yeah, that's a good point. Can I now see which natural resources we have available? Maybe we can actually make your boy Jelly's oil slurry. The ring road is like a drag road? Damn straight. It's an autobahn, yeah? Like the German autobahns, they have no speed limit, right? I think that's the case. And I think they're mostly either direct roads or ring roads. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, that's pretty good. I quite like Negneg's Bubbleville, actually. I feel good about Negneg's Bubbleville. I'm a bit disappointed that not that many people have filled it up, because look, there's a lot more zoning. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't allow them to fill it up, that's why. Could have more people living here. Yeah, maybe we should squeeze in like a couple more roads here and there. Because you can do this kind of stuff, right? It forces people to have really small houses, but it does kind of cram them in a bit, which is nice. More taxpayers per square inch. So yeah, demolishing a lot of houses in doing this, but also giving rise to the opportunity to build a lot more houses. Well, we can allow these guys on the inside of the ring road, actually, as well. That's fine. Of Negneg's Bubbleville. Is that fine? That's not fine. You can't be there. Or there. I think that's going to be fine. Hopefully it won't cause too much traffic if these guys are like stopping and starting up here and stuff like that. But yeah, it should be fine. Okay. Alright, my dudes. I'm going to go make a cup of tea. Why are there cars parked in the ring road? They shouldn't be. Is there? Oh, no. I stopped them parking on the roundabout. On the meme-about. They're not allowed to park on the meme-about anymore. They can park down here, because these are residential roads, aren't they? But are they parking on... You said they're parking on the ring road. Oh, here. Because this is kind of a ring... This was the original sort of ring road for Sterling Hills. Which I feel like could be renamed to... I don't know. This needs a name. Breakfast! You're finally home, so you're ready for some tourneys later. Nice, my dude, nice. I've been... I was wondering whether to do some or not today, but I feel like a few more of you are turning up, so... So that's great. Yeah, how was your vacation? Where did you go? If you want to share it with us, that'd be awesome to know. But yeah, we've been chilling over here. Done a couple of tournaments in your absence, and now doing a chill strum. Breakfast. It's always good to be back, though, right? I always feel like after a vacation, you should sort of want to go home. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but you should almost miss, you know, you kind of miss your house a little bit. Towards the end of a vacation, you kind of want to come home. Do you get that? And then you know that your vacation's been just about the right length. A bit like my Johnson. The perfect length. Good. Okay, so I feel like that's nice. We've got 5,000 people living in the city now. When's the next milestone? Let's have a look. Oh, and we could actually purchase the next section. We could actually buy the next section, but the next one is 7,000. So I feel like if we're going to try and hit that next milestone, we would actually have to... We're going to have to do a huge new area. And maybe not similar to Negneg's Bubbleville, because Negneg's Bubbleville is loose and free. Speaking of which, actually, holy crap, we're going to set some policies. Loose and free, recreational drug use for the for the Bubbleville. Recreational drug use for the Bubbleville, and recycling, actually. They can recycle because they're good boys over here. And we're going to spend some more money on their parks and recreation. Negneg's Bubbleville is going to be relatively high land value, I feel. We're going to try and get it to be quite good. Not free public transport, though. Not that lucky. So yeah, that should actually perhaps improve the land value. They might need another police station because we've allowed for recreational drug use. Let's do just one over here. Visiting your hometown. Ah, that's nice. Bit of nostalgia. Yeah, Cat DK's had a right run of it. Cat DK's had a right run of it. Oh, we've got a fire! Is Mazaka finally going to turn up to his fire? Wait, is this him? No! Where is he? I named a fire truck after Mazaka and we haven't seen him turn up to one goddamn fire. Wait, was this him? No. Hold up. Should we just name them all Mazakas to improve our chances of seeing Mazaka? Mazaka the Bearded. Okay. And then we can have Mazaka the Merciful. Okay. Mazaka the Bearded has done it though. He's done this one. Making Mazaka's army. Well, it's starting to look that way. Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel like this has evolved now. Because I just wanted to see Mazaka, the real OG Mazaka. There is a fire truck. Maybe he's probably actually... He's probably busy over in Jellyville Dumpster Land. Because these two are thick as thieves, these two. These two characters, Jelly and Mazaka, they are thick as thieves. Oh, my dude.
Negneg's Bubbleville is like the Beverly Hills of your city.
It really is. It really is. Thank you for the biddies, my dude. Thank you so, so much. Awesome. It really is like the Beverly Hills. And I feel like to keep up with that, we should... Oh, actually... So, Negneg's... One thing that I like about sort of nicer towns is that the pathways allow for a lot of sort of design and freedom to do stuff. So to make it even more Beverly Hills, we're going to add a couple of pedestrian pathing to get through. So, like, for example, here, there's no way to get from there to there without something helping you out. So, same here. Same here. Like, you're going to have to go a relative distance if you just want to cut through here. Oh, maybe we just destroyed this house. That's fine. This is fine. And the theme that we'd sort of gone with in Negneg's Beverly Hills here. Chinese wind palm? No, I wanted more of a palm. Is there a little palm? Palm plant, yeah. This is what we want. So, like, along our nice paths here, we can have like these nice palm fronds. Give it that kind of tropical vibe, that Beverly Hills, warm weather, sunny feel. Yeah. Probably want... What's this one? Oh, it's the same one. Yeah, we could just make it like hide some of those less nice features. You could just sort of hide it away with the assets here. In fact, actually, that kind of looks now like a you know, like a trimmed kind of hedge type maze hedge bush thing. Yeah, that's good. Do we want it the other side as well? Do I want it like here? Yeah, okay. Who's the first taker? It's Sophie Davis. Oh wait, we'll go talk to. Oh no, this guy's just merged through a wall here. Oh, they're all merging in and out of the wall. That's fine. Oh, she's gone to the park. She's having a wonderful time in the park. Good. Okay, what about you? Here we go. Oliver Blackwell. Yeah, look how much nicer that is. Yeah. That's actually so much nicer. Okay. I feel like there should probably be some sort of a connection between here and here as well, actually. So let's do that. Let's continue this nice path. There, like that. And then, where's our bush gone? Oh no, that's the wrong bush. Shit, no, that's gone a little bit over there. Come back. There you go. Then get those palm fronds a little bit, a couple of those behind here as well. Because I think they're tall enough to just sort of stick over the top. And then let's have a look at this jabroni's POV now. It's not the worst. I prefer to see it from a little bit of a distance. Is anyone approaching? Oh, this guy did. He just literally started his journey down here. But that's pretty good, right? Make that nice there. I think there's some more paths I put in. I probably won't go... Oh, hold up. Let's do one more path. One more. Make this path great again. Oh, and we just saw an upgrade right there to this house. Probably directly as a result of these awesome bushes and paths we're putting in. Allowing pedestrians... Here we go, look. There we go, look at him. Upgrading his house there. So it was just a fairly standard building before. See what he's upgraded to. Oh, red roof! That's pretty nice. That's cool. And it's actually got more grass next to it, which allows us to make this path a bit better. So yeah, and then again the fonds. Just a little bit behind. Just to take away that sort of super man-made feel. Please tell me you're going to go down the road. Julie Davis. Wait, I'm sure we just saw Julie Davis before. No, she did not want to take the happy path of happiness. What about this guy? Where are you going? Winston. Winston Harris. Oh, he's eyeing up the bouncy castle. Oh no, he's just gone home. He's just gone home. Oh, and here as well. Spruce this up a little bit. I wasn't really planning to do it like next to the roads and stuff, but That's pretty nice, right? City Skylines esports. A city planner. Oh no way! It would be. Oh, can you imagine like the Trump of Puditopia? I think. Well, I don't know what Trump's like. Remember to have a look at the newly unlocked police building headquarters. Why? What are you saying? Are you saying that the folk of Negneg's Bubbleville cannot control themselves with 2 police things in there? I feel like the game's being unfair to you there. Do we have a little connection there? I feel like, yeah. There we go. The other thing is pedestrians won't be immediate. They don't use paths immediately because like they'll only use it if they're AI, if they've been pathed to do that, right? Oh, here we go. This guy might be. Oh no, he's not. Where's he going? He's a worker at the corner shop. He's going to the corner shop. Let me just see this tiny little bit that we did here. Yeah, that's nice. That's good. More like Beverly Bushes. Can I name a street after you? Yeah, okay, all right. Which street? Which street do we want to name after Will 14? Who? I don't recognise your name, Will 14. I feel like you might be new to my Strum. Welcome, welcome. All the same, Will 14. This is going to be your street, my dude. Primrose Street. But I feel like it can't just be Will 14. It's got to be called like Wild Wills. Wild Wills. Um 14 cheese surprise. So Wild Will's 14 Cheese Surprise is a pizza shop that is opening just here, actually. And he's got his own street named after his shop, which is a 14 cheese pizza right here. As soon as Wild Will comes to live here, he'll build his pizza plaza and we'll have the 14 cheese monster, the 14 cheese behemoth that is Wild Will's. Can you get a joke shop? I feel like you deserve something quite big, Josh Nesbitt. I'm sort of, you know, I feel like you deserve something pretty big, actually. Talent loser as well. You need somewhere. Look how many people are going along here. Why are so many people using Stephen Street? So many people are using Stephen Street. Look at this. So, what we could actually do... Alright, what we're actually going to do is we're going to do something big here. We're doing something big. Oh no, please move the pillar with it. Okay, and then... what we're saying is we're going to stop the pedestrian crossings here. Which one's the one that stop pedestrian crossings? Might be this one. Never push. What's up, my dude? The breakfast street. Yeah, okay, all right. This should. I mean, this is a very busy one, so we can have breakfast street here. But I feel like it needs to be sort of more like this, and it's going to be sweet. So that it's sort of... Oh no, Oh no, breakfast street is now just fast street. I wanted it to sort of say breakfast all the way along here, but it doesn't at all. Oh, I've ruined breakfast street. I'm so sorry. Oh, that is not what we wanted at all here. So what if I... That's fine. Wrong one again. No. Ah, there you go. Yes, we can have no pedestrians crossing that bit there. Look at this ramp! Look at this ramp going up. It's not the smoothest. Well, I'm working on it. Okay. That's actually pretty cool, right? Oh! Oh, she went a little bit flying there. Sorry, love. Sorry about that, love. Oh, what's going on here? There's... Why are they all held up? They're operating off traffic lights that aren't there, and we can see that this police vehicle is not going anywhere fast. This is not what I wanted. That's more like what I wanted, actually. Yes! Yes, little pedestrians! Do your thing! Why is everyone using this smaller road? It's a good point. It's a good point. This is the only issue with squigglies like this, is that when it comes to working out traffic, it's sometimes quite a bit harder. Right, so what we want to do is click on this section of road here and work out where everyone's going. All over the place, basically. So, first thing that's actually going to be easiest change to make here is just literally double the width of the road. I think that's probably the wisest thing to do for now. And with trees as well, because slowly but surely we'll make all of Negneg's Bubbleville super trees and happy, right? Okay, now the game, I think, has put... It hasn't, actually. Hasn't put traffic lights there. I thought it had, but it has not. Fixed road issues? Nah. Awesome Bridge, yeah. Totally. Oh, actually, Awesome Bridge is no longer awesome. I realised this. How did that happen? How did Awesome Bridge become no longer awesome? Don't you dare say it was never awesome. I Didn't see it become... Oh, it might have disconnected when I upgraded the width of the road there. I mean, it works. It works, boys. Like, look. Oh, I should save, actually. They're all using it, right? And there are no longer any pedestrians here. So this traffic shouldn't really be held up. What we need to do is we need to direct them all. That is the only lane that you can use to go right there. And same for here. There will only be one lane that allows you to turn. No connecting up to that one because I want that one to be smooth flowing from here. And this one can connect up to there. And I think that is about it. Why are these stopping? Pedestrians. So, people, humans. Right, let's fix that then and get the pedestrians another road. Little bitches, they can have a third one. If we want them to use it, you've got to make it, right? You've got to provide them the... If you want them to go on paths, provide them the goddamn paths. Now, they can still cross over this road. Oh, this guy just got run over, actually. So, not the best start for him. But this is kind of what I was talking about before. In fact, you can almost see how... Can you get street lights for those people? I can, yeah. I turned off nighttime mode, though. I did it a bit earlier. Let me know if... I'll put it back on for a bit, see what you think. Where is it? Use day and night cycle. Yeah, because it might look a bit cooler now. Now that we've got a bit more development's gone on. It might look quite cool to have a... But look, oh god, the demand for industry is so high. And... Oh shit. Our Suppel has filled up. Our Suppel has filled up. We need more Suppel land. Suppel land. More Suppel boiks. Suppel, Suppel, more Suppel. The Lord of the Suppels. There we go. So we'll see a... Calling a Thanos to help with the pedestrian problem. Damn these humans. This is still a bit steep, isn't it? I feel like if you were disabled or if you're wheelchair bound, this one might be a bit of a struggle for you. Which is obviously not fair on our less abled citizens. Then again, what we could do is we could provide them with electric wheelchairs that have got a really good amount of torque, so that your electric wheelchair will also, you know, provide you like no hill as an obstacle. Really torque up those electric mobility scooters and such. 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds on a mobility scooter. That sounds fine to me. That doesn't sound dangerous. Use mobility scooter responsibly, and that's not dangerous. There is actually a pillar underneath this, but it's hidden, obviously. Okay, so that now will allow me to... I can now prevent pedestrians from going across here, can't I? Shit, I keep forgetting which button it is for. I actually don't want parking there. They can park there. No, not that one. Not that one. Junction restrictions. Yeah, I think it's this. Oh, they're banned. Wait, no, look, he's pedestrianing across there. There we go. Now he cannot pedestrian across there. So the last connection that would be required. Can you get to here from? Yeah, you can. So if you wanted to go here, you'd have to walk up and round, which isn't ideal, but it's not also the worst, to be honest. Oh, you off? Oh, Captain K's off. Sorry. What's going on? I need to turn parking on the street they are turning onto. Turn off. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I did. So I did. That it's now off here. This is still slow though, isn't it? What are they waiting for? I think there was traffic lights that I couldn't see. But then these guys are now waiting. There are traffic lights. I don't want traffic lights here. It'll be a bit of a mayhem junction, but there doesn't have to be traffic lights. Could have... no. What's happening? Why are they all trying to get onto that one road there? Do you think it's because we've got not enough connections just randomly dotted about? I think that could be the case. I think we could do with... So where are they all again? They're all coming along here to go up there. Let's just connect this. Because that option is also not that fast, is it? We'll see, we'll see. I feel like they might work out... That again, that junction is too close. I don't like this. Yeah, let's have a look at the traffic. It's good idea. We're still at 80% traffic flow, which is actually really good. Like anything above 65, 70 is good. This is not the best. And the reason that these have got probably dumpster problems in Dumpsterville, Jelly's Dumpsterville, is because of traffic. This needs to be upgraded to bigger roads. I think that's just straight away the easiest solution here. Why am I stuck in that view? Is this a one-way road? If it's not, I feel like it should be. And then this can be as well. That can be one way as well. Maybe right the way up to it, to be honest. God, it's very foggy, isn't it? It's so smoggy over in Jelly's Smogland. Jelly's Dumpsterland. Okay, let's have a look at that now. 82%. Potential for a roundabout needed here. Oh, I can hear spray can. I think it's my... Oh, it is. Hey guys. My neighbour's doing some patioing. Guys. Looks like he's looking after the... he's doing a bit of patio work. Fair play to him. He doesn't have to. We actually pay for people to look after the grounds, but he's obviously taking it upon himself to go out and do some stuff. That's good. Okay, so this needs to be sorted out. Yeah, in terms of traffic flow here, this is probably probably not the best. So, and again, this doesn't need to be two-way. Whoa, look at that. What a mess. Right. That's all now one way. There should not be traffic lights on this junction. That's not going to work. Beautiful. Am I from Britain? Yep. I am from Britain, so all of this is like left-hand drive. Sorry if that's super confusing for you. God. How noisy is that, chat? That's him doing the patio. That's quite annoying, isn't it? In fact, it's probably a very good time for me to take a... it's probably a very good time for me to take a break. So, hold up, let me just... One sec. Shit. Okay, my dudes. I'm gonna leave it on cinematic mode. I've been streaming for like 3 hours, I think. So we'll probably do like, I don't know, a short bit more of this, and then looks like a few of you are turning up. So if you're down for some Rocket League, I'm happy to host and commentate some tourneys if you're down. All right, my dudes. Let me leave it on cinematic mode. I'm gonna go make a tea. I'm gonna go stretch. I might just say hi to my neighbour as well, because I've just like shut the window on him. It's a bit rude. I'll just pop my head out and say hi. So I'll be back in 5-10 minutes. Go and have a stretch. Come back in a sec. And oh, you're not allowed on your PS4. Ah, Red Dead, my dude. No worries. I'll still be streaming. Threes, you bet. All right. So there is some want for Rocket League. That's good. That's good. All right, my dudes. Let me leave you on cinematic mode and BRB. I'll put the bangers a little bit higher if you want them, and I'll be back in 10 minutes. All right. Peace, my dudes. Love you. I love you. Ah. Back. Hello. Sorry about that. Why would that sound so weird? Ah. A biddy
Welcome
already?
back, put it. Is it Rocket League time?
Rocket League! Rocket League! I think it might be time for Rocket League. What do you think, boys? Are we ready? Are we ready for Rocket League? Neg, my dude. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support today. Wow, you've got to be like up there as the top biddier, right? You're second. You're number 2 top biddier. I was gonna say. I think it might be. Is it Yaka who did some crazy dono one time of bits? But thank you, my dude. Honestly, so much for the support. Amazing stuff. We will continue with Negneg's Bubbleville. Don't worry. Should we have a look at the land value of Negneg's Bubbleville? It's getting there, isn't it? So you can see that this green is sort of spreading a little bit over here, making this worth more. The best thing that we could do for Negneg's Bubbleville for land value right now would be, would be buses. Would be buses and public transport, and to start working that into the city. But as you can see, the biggest demand is for industry, so it'll have to be that next. But I think what we'll do is we'll wrap it up there. Are you guys happy for me to? Haven't spent a time. I literally haven't spent a dime donating. Got a grind watching ads for the bits. Ah, my dude, yeah, legend. You legend. I should also run ads. Apparently I have run ads at one stage, but I don't really know much about it. I should work out how to make more money from advertisement, because I think it is like a big thing that I should probably be doing, and you guys probably appreciate it if there was a bit more variation when I do BRB, and I know I BRB like quite a lot, so but I BRB quite a lot so that in order that to continue streaming, if that makes sense. Like, because I see some streamers only do, you know, 2 hours, 2-3 hour streams. And for me, I don't know, like that's, I dip, if ever I'm watching streams, I dip in and out of them. So I dip in and out of streams, so I feel like if I do streams for kind of like 6 to 8 hours usually, then you know, I'm more than happy if you pop along just for 20 minutes and say hi or whatever and chill out for a bit like that. I feel like that's a more chill way of doing my stream and my channel, rather than having this kind of regimented I'll always be on at this time, you better be there at this time kind of deal. I don't know, maybe you guys want a bit more sort of security in knowing how often I'm going to stream. Just but I feel like enough of you know that I want to stream as much as I can, so I do. I don't know. That's kind of how. Maybe I'm being unfair. Maybe I'm kind of forcing my own view of Twitch onto you guys. But yeah, I dip in and out of streams like a lot, and I really wouldn't mind if my viewers did that at all. Come along for bits you like. Say hi. Say bye. Or stick around for the whole lot. Obviously, I think it might be better for me as a channel if you're here for the whole thing. For me as a person, it means I'm obviously doing okay. I'm keeping you entertained enough. Either way, I feel like this is really good. This has been a really good start. We've got 6,600 boiks in our city. We've got Mazaka's fire boiks. We've got Jellyville's dumpster land. We've got Wild Will's something or other up here. Negneg's amazing bubble, which I feel like is going to get quite a lot of attention. That's going to get quite a lot of attention just to make it nice. Because, yeah, I like the idea of... In fact, actually, what we could do for Negneg's bubble could actually extend, because stuff that's nice, if you want, like... Let's just turn off daytime cycle as well for a second. If you want nice places, I kind of want it to be down on the coast, right? But we need it away from our poo shoots. This is our poo pollution here, and it's not good, but we can't do much about it for the time being. We can't do much about that. There's our noise pollution. This is our poo pollution. Jellyville's dumpster land just looking so strong here with the pollution. This needs to spread, though. I feel like Jellyville's influence of Dumpsterville should spread a little bit. All right, my dudes. Right, let's wrap it up. Let's save it there. Don't have Twitch Prime. That's not how it works. Watch the stream from beginning to end. Not more, not less, mate. I love your dedication. I love it. I love your dedication. Okay, let's get it going then. You guys want some Rocket League? I'm down for some Rocket League. We'll save the live Strum. When we come back, we must fight against the pollution. So we've got like a Neg versus Jellyville situation here. We've got Neg's utopia of bliss and happiness and recreational drug use, maybe free transport, potentially. And then Jellyville's dystopian, you work to live, bitches lifestyle over here. We should put a few houses in Jellyville's area. This could be like Jelly Mansion over here. Hold up, he needs like a... Oh no, I need to stop. But I want to make like a king. I want to make like a king mountain over here, with a spiral road that goes up to King Jelly, where he can just look over his dystopian industrial wasteland. It's like North Korea. Yeah, Jelly's North Korea. Oh dear. Oh, Neg, I didn't know any of this. That's good knowledge, my dude. Good Twitch knowledge. We need folk like you. The world needs folk like you. But yeah, we'll have Jelly's mansion here. He'll have his own area. All right, I saved it. I'll save it since the addition of Jelly's mansion. Oh, hang on. What was it? One last thing. Let me name it so I don't forget for next time. Jelly Heights. Yes. But it probably won't be there. I'll make it like here. We'll make like a mountains. Because who else? Somebody asked earlier if I'll do mountains. And I said that there's some in the distance over here. But I quite like a little bit of terraforming myself. We can do a bit of terraforming. Oh! Cool. Okay. Okay, and then I need to change my title and game. Let me do that. How do I do that? Create a dashboard? Maybe? Is it create a dashboard? I think it's create a dashboard. Alright, let's go, boys. Rocket League! Okay. Have I done it? Update information. Bam! I think I've done it. Beverly Hills, yeah. Compton, wow, savage. I can think of worse places. But what has to be said for Jelly's industrial heights though is like quite productive, right? That is the beating heart of the city. So there's an understanding going on between Beverly Heights and Jelly's industrial dystopia. They need one another in some way. Oh, that was really fun. I enjoyed that. Hope you guys enjoyed the brief chill strum there to get us going. I may stop and start the stream just for a second, just because I noticed a little bit of stream delay. Not sure why. And I don't really like stream delay, especially not for Rocket League, where I feel like it's kind of fast-paced, and I want to know exactly where we are actually at in the King of the Castles heights, viewing over my mighty dumpster land. I feel like we need to set part of your dumpster land aflame as well. Part of it just needs to be constantly on fire, keeping Mazaka really busy with the fire boiks. Alright, check this out. Everything I think would have been in the wrong place. So like I made a separate thing. This is for cities and this is for Rocket League. There's a slight difference. Do you see the difference? Yeah. Anyway, that's the difference. Small one. Small one. All right. Okay. Just stopping and starting the stream. You'll have to hit refresh. But let's go, my dudes. Let's do some Rocket League. See you in 10 seconds. Oh, wait. I missed a bit. Nearly. Oh, I nearly.
Rocket League poggers.
Yeah. I nearly missed a biddy there. Nearly. All right, let me start the strum. See you in 30 seconds.